Welcome to the DJ Staples 93 DJ Roundtable on Twitch.
Everybody, and welcome. Yours truly, DJ Staples, on this lovely Monday. Sorry, I'm in the middle of chewing. I'm eating dinner. Seems to be the running theme for tonight, as our esteemed panel are also eating at the same time. So we're going to kick things off with a quick little game of what are we eating. But first, I want to welcome into the chat or into the conversation here this evening, the man, the myth, the legend, who was up early this morning streaming with his band. URL, I believe, is the name of the band. They did a live performance from Toronto. It was live on YouTube, but it was for the bell ringing for the New York Stock Exchange, and it was pretty cool to see that this morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome into the conversation. I'm giving him a chance to wipe his mouth because he is eating, like I said. Everybody, let's give a nice round of applause for the one and the only Eli Katz. What's up, my friend?
How's it going, man?
How's it going, eh?
How's it going, eh? Welcome. Hey, how's it going, everybody in the chat?
You've had a pretty busy day, a long day thus far, huh?
It's been close to 24 hours. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think I got to bed around 2 in the morning, and yeah, I've been up. I've been up for a while. So,
well, I definitely want to touch base on that in a little bit when we can. Sure. We've got a whopping 8 viewers right now, so let's just keep them enthralled. That being said, the man that does all the controlling in the background, pushing all the buttons for us and making us all look and sound good, technical wizard extraordinaire. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up. No, why are you shaking your head? No,
because I'm far from a technical wizard.
You're my go-to. You and Eli. When I have tech issues, I go to you.
More him.
So what's up, Daniel?
Great to see you, Bradley. How are you today?
It's I'm a little ornery today.
Yeah, I know. So am I.
Yeah, Katz is the one who barely had any sleep.
I know.
Well,
yeah, I have surprisingly a crazy amount of energy and a lot of comedy. There's been a lot of laughter today. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm delirious,
yeah,
I tend to get quite funny. So we'll see what happens tonight. I might be crazy funny. I might be crazy annoying.
Regardless of how you guys are feeling, GTSY.
Good to see you, Dan. Good to see you.
That's what it is, Anne-Marie. Good to see you.
She
was asking in the chat, what is GTSY? She didn't know when I said good to see you.
That's an acronym.
It's a good thing you didn't put GTFY. Or GFY. That's what I meant.
Yes.
What does that stand for?
Look, Eli,
moving right along.
That's awesome.
Hey, Stacy, how's it going?
Hey. Shout out to my lady friend.
What's going on, Marky D? He's hanging out there.
Speaking of hot chicks, Marky D in the chat.
Marky D got it with DJ Thomas action this weekend. I heard about that.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah, I heard they got to meet up on 2 occasions.
I'd like to hear more about that story too. So maybe he'll join us and tell us about that experience and what it was like being on a patio in Toronto, or I guess outside of Toronto. But yeah,
I'm curious how that went in terms of like lineups and everything, because I've been dying to get out to a patio. I want to hit up like nice tap beer, just dying to do that.
I want to know who paid the bill.
Say what?
I want to know who paid the bill.
Okay, are we putting bets on that? Like, should we put bets on that?
I
think Marky D too. I think Marky D did too.
I mean, he is making all that Extendamix money.
Yeah.
That's not why I say Marky D, because Marky D is a giving person. That's why. And I'm not saying that Thomas isn't.
Right.
I'm just like Marky is just a bitch. No, that's not what I'm saying. For the record, Retro Mix. I'm not saying that. Bradley said it.
For the record,
you know what the difference is?
I'm just saying Marky is a very giving person.
Well, unless they went Dutch. I mean, Thomas is pretty good about saying, "Hey, you know what? We got our bill." Marky, he'll say, "I got my bill." I mean, maybe they just went Dutch. I mean, some people do that. So
that's true.
Like
do you think like maybe one of them like pretends to go for their wallet and the other one's like, nah, I got it.
Like a
right?
That's my
How
guess.
many attempts does the person have to make before they actually give up? Kind of thing.
One.
They can't just be like, oh no, oh no, are you sure? And then walk away from it. No, you got to kind of have that little fight, right?
No.
Yeah, like Larry David and Kirby Tudo.
Yeah, no, one and done. All right, you pay the bill.
Right.
No.
I don't even bother. I just like if I'm out, and you know what, I always feel if you're the one who invited that person out, and usually that person should pay for the bill. So that's kind of how I am when I say, hey Tom, especially if he's coming all the way from Richmond Hill to come down here. It's, I know it's not a big trek. Anybody would never say he would never say it's a big trek, but I say, you know, you're coming down here, you're making the effort, you're driving. Like, hey, let me buy you your wings. I don't give a shit. Let me buy you your wings.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of food and speaking of wings, we were talking in the back wings there in the wings backstage about dinner and everything. And speaking of food, so you asked earlier, what are you eating? And you said, what is it? You're eating like an Asian cuisine, you said?
So I'm eating something I've never had before. At least I don't think I've ever had this consciously before. Cuisine I've never had before. We were guessing behind the scenes of what it was. I don't know if I can't classify it as an Asian cuisine. I can tell you that. You were saying Indian. It's not Indian. So
okay,
you get the next guess because Brad actually got the other Staples got the guess earlier, but it wasn't right. So you get the next guess, and it's pretty.
So it is Asian type.
I wouldn't say it's say what?
Is it pho?
No, it's not pho. I love pho, but it's not pho.
No.
Is it fuck you?
Oh, snap! And if people in the chat room want to try to guess too, I mean, like I said, this is something I've gone completely like left field for in food. I just decided to be a little bit adventurous today. It's probably because I'm very tired.
Are we allowed to see it, or is that a giveaway?
You can see it, but you would never get it by seeing it. And I don't really want to show food on the screen because I think that's kind of gross. So
why? It's not gross at all. I don't.
The way I have it on my plate right now, it sure is.
Oh.
So, but it's good. I'd say it's not a pork product. It's just like beef. But that's but if you want to guess what the cuisine is that I'm having, that is the game. And obviously we want to guess what you guys are having tonight too. So
Is it Mongolian stir fry?
Nope. It's not a stir fry at all.
So there's nothing like noodles or anything in there.
No.
I'm looking in the chat. I'm waiting for the chat to see if there's any guesses in the chat as to what it could be.
I don't know.
Right now I'm not too sure, so I'm looking in the chat to kind of guide and give me ideas here.
I'll give you. You want a clue, or do you want to?
Yeah, give us some kind of give us a clue.
Okay, so this is gonna be right out of left field. If you remember the movie "The Gods Must Be Crazy,"
Oh wow,
that's
long time ago.
Yeah, that's all I can tell you. It's a throwback to the '80s. The Gods Must Be Crazy. That's all I can tell you.
No,
it's not deep fried monkey testicles, but that was going to be my plan for Wednesday.
Monkey nuts. No,
it's not that. There you go. Jason won. He's got it. Dance show. Good job. That's exactly
Ethiopian food. Ethiopian. And what is the actual dish though?
I'd have to look that up. I think I'm about to have a heart attack though. No, but anyway, so I can't remember what it's called, but it was like rice cubes, not DJ rice cubes, like beef cubes. And it's and their bread is an interesting bread. I've never had this kind of bread before. It's very like sort of like spongy, if I can describe it like that. And you kind of just put like the beef all over it, and it's got like onions and red peppers. It's very spicy, hence the reason why I keep dabbing my face here. I love spice, and it's a good like dish. It's not like Indian. For the Indian, like the buttered chicken is very, very spicy and whatnot. But this is like tame. It's very good. So good job, Jason, for getting that right.
Where did you order from?
So there's this new restaurant. I mean, there's obviously in my area there's tons of stuff, and everyone's busy on patios and everything. New restaurant called it's called. Hang on, let me double check it. I'm gonna get it wrong. I have it here. It's called Abyssinia, and it's there's a location I believe in the Danforth. And I believe it's a place based out of Calgary. I think I could be wrong. I'm not sure, but it's based out of Calgary. And then they have one that just opened just literally across the street from me.
It's Calgary. That's why Jason got it.
Oh, so that's it. I got the gospel. Thanks for saying that's a good hit because first thing I could think of was Ethiopian was that movie. I don't know if that's racist, but
can I make an appropriate comment?
Go for it.
Has it ever stopped you before? Go for it, guy.
Yeah, that's true too. It's kind of, I want to spit out my food. It's almost like an oxymoron when you say it's Ethiopian food, right? Because during the 80s, didn't like we all sing or Do they
Yeah,
know it's
well.
Christmas and USA for Africa?
And the world.
But they got all these restaurants. So
They didn't though. They had issues back in the day. They had a lot of problems. So
did
maybe
they
we
not
know.
have food back then? Well,
I'm not even going
apparently
to touch this one, but it's a very, very interesting. Like, yes, I can see the, I'll say it this way: we're starving, yet
Yeah.
we have an incredible cuisine. We just
Yeah.
don't eat it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of
that Bob Geldof is full of shit.
yeah. Yeah.
Norm, you're entirely right about that, Norm. But Jason, I think this place is based out of Calgary, and they have a location here in the Danforth. And I think so. Double check, because they say here in the menu, or they say on the website, that we've taken it from Calgary. I know you're in Calgary, so that's why I kind of thought you were getting it right because of that too. So Abyssinia, I don't know, but this one's called Abyssinia YYZ. Obviously, the original one is Abyssinia. What's the 3 letters in Calgary? CAL?
YC,
No,
YYC.
CGY.
What is it? No, well, Jason, what's your YYC? That's
YYC,
it. Yeah.
sorry, yeah. Why did I say CGY? I don't know why. I was thinking of like the Stampeders. That's why.
Yeah.
Go Stampeders.
When they post on the sports, so.
Guy, what's on your menu today?
For me, guy?
Yeah.
It's almost embarrassing because if you were to talk to Stacy V, she could round up my my culinary choices in a matter of like 3 selections. Today, though, I'm going with the grilled chicken, marinated in buffalo sauce with over some rice. Pretty exciting, huh?
I got to go back to this. Hold on. Why do you're very limited with what you eat?
I you know what? I stick with what I like, and I know what I like. I mean,
So do I.
you know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
honest to God, like every day I eat something with rice every day.
Really?
Because look, pre-COVID, I lost 40 pounds, right?
Yeah.
And because I was doing what I knew. So I was eating chicken and rice. I was eating, be it a little salty, like beef and broccoli with rice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So every day it's something with rice, and it's usually one of those 2 things I just mentioned. I keep it simple. I'm not a fancy man.
Yeah, there's no problem with that. I do that too. Like a lot of times, it's always rice and chicken, and it's fine. I mean, I know people who eat that stuff every day, and they're fine with it. And you add different spice to it, or I just felt like tonight I felt only because even though I'm like that too, I kind of keep to the same routines and meals. But I don't know. I thought to myself, hey, you know what? We live in a very cultured city here. There's some great local restaurants. I try to support them as much as possible. Don't get me wrong. I like some of the franchises and stuff. Like we have St. Louis Wings and St. Louis Wings, which I go to a lot of different locations. But once in a while you see a local place. I like it's like Jerry Seinfeld when he went and he went to Babu Bhatt's restaurants and he got exactly very bad. So
it's a very bad man. Very bad man.
What's that?
He's a very bad man.
Yeah. Canadian actor, by the way.
That's Brian George. He lives Israeli Torontonia, I think.
That's right.
Yeah. So he always plays the typecasted.
He does.
Person. Like he played Raj's dad on Big Bang Theory. He just played what's his name from the show The Residents. He played the dad, but it's always the same role. Poor guy. He's very diverse. That guy too. He can do so many things.
Comedian Joe Coy. I don't know if you've ever seen him. He's Filipino American, and he tells the story in his stand-up about being a kid. His dad was in the military, and the joke goes like his dad says to him, "You know why I married your mom, right?" And he goes, "I don't know, Dad. Why?" He goes, "Because I like Chinese food." And he goes, "But we're Filipino." His dad goes, "Whatever. Rice is rice." It's inappropriate.
Yeah.
Funny, not true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe Sapp. Anyway.
Yeah, that's good.
He's a funny guy. Joe Coy's funny. I don't know if anybody's ever caught his show, but if you have a chance, Oh, you have, eh? Yeah. His DJ streams on Twitch here. Ryan Live. Yeah. Yep. Ryan's a fantastic guy. Great guy.
I think the first time I saw him may have been on. I think he was on America's Got Talent or one of these shows, and that's where he first got noticed. But I may be wrong. I could be wrong, but I know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong with that. But he's a very, very funny comedian. So, yeah.
Lockpig said that was a little bit racist. That's actually pretty funny.
That's good. We need a rim shot for that one. Sorry.
I saw Joe Coy a couple times with Stacy. We saw him at Caroline's Comedy Club right in Times Square, New York, which is a small underground joint. But met him afterwards, got to take the photo with him. Was great. Wish I could find the photo online now. And then a couple of years ago, we saw him for the New York Comedy Fest that's here every year. You know, it's like Just for Laughs, if you will, in New York. And yeah, the dude's funny. One of my favorite things that he does that he doesn't put in any of his Netflix specials or what have you is at the end with Ryan in particular, he'll play like some old school jams like Jodeci and he sings along and the crowd really gets into it. Like, I wish you would put that on one of his specials because it's a lot of fun to watch, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you can't get the copyright and stuff, you know?
Maybe that's why. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
It costs money to air that stuff, you know? But when you sing 8 bars, you got to pay $500 for it. So
yeah. But he does like his whole Jabberwocky bit, and he does his dancing. He's a super talented dude for sure.
Nice. Very cool.
Funny guy. So
Dan,
Dan,
in the chat, they're talking a lot about like gravy on rice, and Lockpick was saying like mushroom gravy on rice and everything, which a lot of the Indian food is that way for sure, where they do take some rice, more so long grain rice and everything like that, and it's soaked in kind of thing,
right?
Which is really good though. It's really good.
Yeah, ready in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, it was Uncle Ben's minute rice.
Yeah.
You can't say that, Eli.
No, you can't say Aunt Jemima. You can say Uncle Ben.
No, you can't say Uncle Ben.
Still exists. Aunt Jemima does not exist. You know?
You know what? I'm
not racist.
That's a little bit racist.
All right, well, let me cook up some Uncle Ben's rice while I hear about that. You know, so.
All right, just to say, like you guys are talking about rice and syrup, which is not a good combination.
That's gross.
Rice and syrup. I don't know. Well, I mean, it can be a Canadian thing to have rice and syrup.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Like rice pudding. Have you ever had rice pudding before?
Love. I like rice pudding.
My dad makes hands down the best rice pudding that I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, he makes incredible. Oh, well, of course, yeah. He's been in restaurant business for like 45 plus years.
Yeah.
But hands down, the best rice pudding and spot on every single time.
My mom used to make a good one. My mom used to make a good one, and then as I got to an age, I think she started adding something to it. I'm like, I'm not big. And I mean, even my grandmother, she used to make one. I'm like, I'm not big on this anymore. But it's a big. I don't know if rice pudding is more of a Canadian thing, but maybe no. I don't think it is. But it's yeah. So that with with maple sugar or not maple syrup, but like corn syrup, that is like ridiculous.
The key thing with rice pudding or the one thing that I hate, I should say, raisins. Don't put raisins in it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It does not need raisins. I was talking the other day, actually. We were driving and talking about this the other day, and I was saying like raisins just don't go good with anything. I'm just not a raisin fan. I just don't like
even butter tarts. You don't like them in butter tarts?
Nope. Take them out of butter tarts. Not needed.
No, really?
Don't need them.
What about glacette raisins?
What about what?
What about glacette raisins?
Ooh,
I'd rather go with the if I'm going to go with glacettes, I'd rather go with like peanuts kind of thing, chocolate covered peanuts.
Interesting. So you're not a raisin.
No raisins. No, it's probably the second thing. I always thought that there's only one food I don't eat, which is no Anne-Marie. He doesn't. By the way, he doesn't. I always thought there's two foods or one food I don't eat, which is tomatoes. Yeah, but raisins. I realized the other day, raisins is the other thing.
Raisins are. Sorry, the spices are hitting me. Raisins. Yeah, I'm not. I like them. I'm not. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever eat a box of raisins ever again. But you know, why is there a pause in that?
He said box. You said box. He said box of supply. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Give me one of those days, Eli.
One of those days, just so the chat.
And that's what today is, by the way. Today is just a catch-up day and hanging out with each other. And hopefully you got tuned in and you add to the chat. And we're just going to have a fun little bit of time here and hang out. And I know Tom will join us hopefully soon. And even Harding, I think, will join us. We were chatting earlier today. Harding.
I don't know. Tom might be eating right now.
I think he's eating. So he doesn't want to get screened.
I had my ads right now.
I did have my dinner earlier. I had an incredible dinner. So the good thing is, Sharon, who I live with here, she came home. She works at a grocery store, and the best thing, she works in the meat department, which is the best thing ever, because she will be able to mark down meat, and So she came home, for example, with Italian
meats.
cheap meats. She came home with the grocery store she works at, and the people who are in Toronto here will know it is Longo's.
Yeah.
And Longo's is not a cheap, like it's a high-end grocery store kind of thing, right? So really good food. So they had Italian sausages, a package of 4 Italian sausages. She marked it down 99 cents.
Oh wow!
Not admitting to theft. Nope. They are allowed to mark it down. Lockpick. They're allowed to mark it. They mark it down anyways. So they just lock it down, but they just get first dibs on it, kind of thing, right? So 99 cents for a pack of 4. Anyways, she came
that's
home
like
today.
$1.06. Oh wait, no, 99 cents Canadian. That's like
Canadian.
that's like 90 cents down here. That's great.
Yeah. So
Maybe less.
came home today, and I had an incredible meal. She made Nicholas actually made it. Her son made it. It was a thigh. It was duck.
Oh, duck is God. Duck is amazing.
It was so good. Season on top. He let it salt. All he did is put salt on top, marinated it, left it like that for about half an hour, threw it in the oven for about an hour and 45 minutes. It was so juicy. It was incredible. Incredible.
So who cleaned the ducks?
The goose.
That's what the story is. What?
Duck,
or was there a joke there?
Duck.
And the mash was excellent. The mash was it was a butter and herb mashed potato.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. That's a good Monday meal.
That was I was surprised. To be honest, I didn't even know we were going to have this. She came home and, hey, this was on sale, so they had duck, and otherwise I probably would have just ordered a pizza or something.
Right. No, that's the easy way out, right? But yeah, duck is. I can't remember the last time I had duck. I had a good duck, and I think it was definitely an Asian restaurant, a very high-end Asian restaurant. I think it was around like a Christmas time years ago.
Yeah.
Sister, brother-in-law, and some friends, and it was fantastic. And yeah, duck is one of those delicacies that you get on a rare occasion. It's not for everybody because a lot of people just don't like it. It's also a dark meat. So
right. Brad, would you eat duck? Because I know you said you're
dark meat.
Are you?
Was that your nickname in high school?
Yeah, because I'm addicted to drums. So
I'm just not even gonna touch that one, guy.
Well, don't touch it. Right.
Daisy hates when I talk in lyrics.
Not even gonna touch it.
Yeah.
So what were we saying before I rudely interrupted?
What?
I forget. Oh, so you're talking about the duck. Have you ever had a turk duckin?
I think so. That's
It's
the
like turkey with the duck on the inside.
Oh wait, I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I have not ever had that. No, I heard.
I never have either.
What is it? Sorry,
it's called turk duckin.
Okay.
Because the duck's inside of the turkey. I swear to God, that's the truth. True. It's a giant turkey with a duck on the inside.
Really?
Yeah, some people. I've never had it. I know friends that have cooked it, but I've never had one.
Wow. No.
It's popular around Christmas, sometimes Thanksgiving.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, Thanksgiving around down here.
It's the new way of saying, well, what do you have for dinner? Well, we had turkey and duck. Oh, okay.
They just call it a turk duckin.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Look, wait. Do you guys want to become famous?
Yes, please. I'm hang on, let me see. I'm just trying to figure out here. 562 away from 0. So that's my. Hey, when did I get 562? That's cool. Anyway, bring them down to 0. So is there want to be famous for the other way around? Is there they need a button that says, do you know how to remove followers?
Yeah. How if you want to know how to remove followers, go to Eli.
I would click on the one that says, that's the one I would click on.
Yeah.
But you're not still dropping in followers. Come on now.
No, I don't want to drop them. If you want to, let's go for it.
I'm kind of on the same page as Eli right now. I'm not going to lie. I mean, that kind of mindset lately. I want to see how many followers I can actually lose.
You're in that sense of let's see who I can offend and how fast I can offend him, kind of thing. There he is. There's the champ.
I tried to catch him mid flex.
There you go.
Speaking of losing followers,
guy, you might as well. Where is he? Come back on, Thomas. Come on now.
He's gonna do his thing. Yeah, but don't worry. You can't pay attention.
He'll finish eating. We had a good on Saturday. We had a good meal too. I just wanted to share this screen here. Is it sharing?
Yeah.
Look at you.
This was when we came into the chat, Staples. When I was messaging over to you on Saturday. Went over to my brother's. We were at my brother's, and he made from the restaurant, the bottom left there. Yep. It's an incredible penne pasta with meatballs, which is so good. Wow. The salad, the garlic bread. Right above the salad there is See, I wish I can zoom in on that, but I can't, I guess, right?
From under cheese.
Or maybe I could zoom in. Hold on. Hold
Like
on.
it's
There
something-
we go. Look at
Oh
that.
wow! Look. Oh, does it eat? What is that? See, what is that?
I'm
Right there. Lamb chops.
looking at the Crown Royal actually.
Lamb chops. And then right beside the Crown Royal is my favorite
What is that?
grilled calamari.
I'm looking at the lone banana.
I wish RT46 was in here because I said, guy, let's take a picture of this. And he rips off a banana and he puts it there. I go, what are you doing? He goes, we'll see if anybody notices. So the fact that Staples saw it.
There
That
you
was
go.
my nickname in high school.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
I always know.
Love Bunny and Lexi were there too. I bet they're laughing at that right now. Oh, it was
That's,
incredible. It was a great meal.
I like how Lexi and Love Bunny are in the chat, just bragging that they were there. Like, I could have had more of that calamari, and what a great meal! So much better than the rest of us because you got to eat it.
Listen,
Whatever.
we were talking. We want to have people come up there in that area there and bring all the food. So, guy, you just got to get over to the border. That's all you do. That's all you have to do.
That's true. I did get the invite. I was invited to play freestyle music, is what the invite was, I believe.
Oh, that's true.
Hi, Thomas.
Thomas, how are you
Hello.
today? Where were you eating, guy?
What am I eating?
What are you or were you? What was your dinner?
I don't have dinner coming. Dinner's on its way.
What do you got?
What are you getting?
Oh no, it's being made.
Oh,
What's being made?
yeah.
Pearl,
Oh my god.
what are you making for dinner?
Whatever I tell you to eat, mofo.
Celery soup.
Whatever I give you, and you're gonna like it.
Hold
Tom,
on.
you should tell her what to make for dinner. Don't let her tell you.
You can tell her that. Pearl, what's
Rule
gonna
of
be
that
for
iron
dinner? They
fist.
want to know.
10 people just
All
unfollowed
10 people want
Staples.
to know. They want to know what you're
Maybe
making.
stop watching.
Kidding. You gotta keep your pimp hand strong.
Marky D says deep and delicious. Is that what you're having? Deep and delicious.
Hold on.
Is he talking about food?
She's making. There you go.
Oh, I love
Steamed
that.
minced pork with preserved vegetables. Nice.
I eat that. I burn up in flames.
Marky
So
D-
Thomas, what about on the weekend? What did you guys have? Mark, I talked to Mark the other day. He said you guys went on a good walk, eh?
Yes, we did. Yeah. We just went into Walmart and got deep and delicious cakes and sat in the park and ate them.
Yeah. That's amazing.
those goddamn cakes.
Hold on one second.
Tasty cakes.
She's got to do it right here. She's got to grab all the rice out of the rice bag right here while I'm on Twitch.
Tom is apparently set up in his food cabinet.
Yeah. This is where we keep the rice in a bag here because it's, I guess.
I couldn't say the word pantry quick enough.
Mm.
You know what's great about Eli? When he's out of the camera, you can still see him in his mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have this.
You need a stripper pole, Eli.
That's my green screen actually.
Stripper pole.
That's my green screen. You actually don't really see me. That's actually a mirror, like a
Oh,
whole.
is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard the conversation earlier about who paid for what.
Yeah.
Yes, we want to know.
I say you split.
Oh, you already know?
Well, no, we don't.
No, we don't. We want to know.
Mark's in the chat. Ask him.
We have.
All he said is we both kind of try to
Go
pull
for
the
the wallet.
yeah to go for the wallet one time kind of thing.
Well, we got the meals for free. Basically, Mark gave credits to Extendamix to the whole staff. So we got our meals for free.
Why?
Yeah. I don't think that happened. Come on now.
No.
Three meals and 4 new
It's all good.
subscribers.
Who knows who paid? We had a good time. That's all that mattered.
That's all that mattered, right?
Good company. Good
I
company.
Where
Monday-
did you guys go though?
Milestones.
Saturday? On Saturday you went to Milestones?
Yeah, basically, they weren't taking a reservation, so I live right by. I drove by around 4:30,
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, what's the status? What's going on?" They were very busy, and they said, "Oh, you got to come back closer to like 6:30." So I went back at 6:30. They put me on the waiting list. They said it could take an hour. As soon as I got home, I got a text saying your table's ready. Come right back.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So, and the funny thing is we were there. We got there. So say I sat down closer to 7, and then Mark and Carolyn showed up a little bit after, and then by like 8:30, almost 8:45, like the place was empty. Like it was just there was so many seats available still, which is kind of weird.
But what's the limit? Just recap this too, because there's people listening from the States too. So here in Ontario, the limits and everything, what exactly?
15% capacity.
15% capacity.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Patio.
And then the tables are max of 4.
Max of 4 or higher if you have more people in your household.
Oh, okay.
No, where we were last night, it doesn't have to be in the household, so we were able just to sit all together.
No. You don't have to be in the household, but I meant like if you don't live together,
yes.
You're only allowed 4. If you have like 6, 7 people who live on the same house, then you're allowed to have that many people.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, the food was it was good. I was happy.
Milestones is great. It's one of my favorite places. I joked the other day when I was on Bracton saying BK, but Milestones is definitely one of my faves.
It's a great place.
That and Canyon Creek. Canyon Creek is really good.
Pearl had the fish taco, and I tried it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna have that when I go back."
Yeah.
And then yesterday we went for a walk up in Newmarket, and he showed me an area I never even knew existed off Main Street. It's like a park. They have a water park there. They have patios everywhere.
Oh, nice.
It's a really nice place. So I think next time we'll just head up there and hit a patio up there.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
cool. When are they looking at doing phase 2?
Within I think it was every 21 days, if I'm not mistaken, starting from last Friday.
Okay.
Now the numbers went down again, even further.
I think we're staying back to a normalization.
4 something.
422 or something today. Yeah.
And they'll even go lower. They said in the next couple of days. So we just don't know. Anything can set it off.
I mean, like I said to Tom earlier, I mean, I'm optimistic for the fact that I was saying to Anne Marie, I think a couple of days ago. I'm optimistic that things are going to be good, and things are going to be like normal, like normalizing. But all of a sudden, you see people who are all going to patios and not with out of each other's households now, and variants this and variants that. I mean, who's to say? But I like to think that we are actually now like past this. I mean,
impressions. Where'd you go to eat?
I hope so. Where? On Saturday?
Yeah, where's that? On Saturday, where'd you end up going?
On Saturday, we just went to my brother's backyard and hung out there.
Where does he live?
He's out in Bradford area. He lives up in Bradford. Okay. Yeah, so he's out in Bradford there, which wasn't too far. I had to stop off. I was telling these guys got a new mixer, everything, but I'm not going to get to talk about that right now.
All right.
Anyways, I went over and I had to meet somebody at 4 Highway 9. And my brother's I realized through 400 Highway 9 there, which is basically just west of, what is that, Newmarket. He's only like 5 minutes away from there. 25 minutes if you take the wrong way, like I did, but anyways, that's a different story. So he's not too far off from north of Newmarket.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Mike Harding, how are you?
Mikey.
Are you going to eat now, Thomas?
No, but Mike's in there. The conversation's all going to go right to Mike, so it's all good.
Let's talk about the mustache.
We need to concentrate.
Basically, Thomas is saying because it wasn't about Mike for a second.
Yeah, it's all about Mike. We got to take care of Mike.
But why?
Still wearing the crappy Expos hat.
Listen, I understand it's the mustache.
How much for a mustache ride, Mike?
I get the insecurity. But Thomas, continue on with what you were talking about. I'm gladly listening. I feel like Frasier. I am listening.
Your name came up a few times.
Where does Mark live again? Anyways, by the way, that you said that you guys went walking.
Well, no, it's up to Mark. Mark lives north. Mark.
Well, no, where did you guys go walking? That you said there was an area in Newmarket somewhere there.
Yeah, right off Bayview. There's an open trail area around a river. And I walked in there. I was like, I've never seen this before. I used to work up there. I've never seen this place. It was like a whole water park for kids, trails, patios everywhere to sit, and it's like the shops on the Don Mills, but with a river running through the middle. It's kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice.
So when will it ever be changed to Old Market?
What?
I don't know. When's it going to be changed to Old Jersey?
Good point.
Just get the hook. Pull these guys out of the conversation already.
It's been a long day, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been a long day.
Don't make your problems our problems.
Cass, how are you? Thomas, how are you? I saw a nice picture of you guys on the patio. I think that's what you were talking about, or what you're gathering.
One of the things we're discussing. Yeah, I was with the world famous DJ Marky D made an appearance in Richmond Hill.
Were there patio lanterns? Any patio lanterns?
You should have saw the lineup. When girls found out who he was there through social media, they're just lining up down the street trying to get close to him.
That's a lie. They were trying to get close to those guns of yours. Look at that.
Whatever. I don't have any guns.
Pythons, brother.
I'm shooting blanks.
I've seen bigger arms on a clock. Holy
Wow.
You take a clock, right?
Wow, I'm out. Bye-bye.
Now he's just a target.
Now I got a target on my back.
Yeah, that's it. Are you
Michael, what's going on with you, buddy? How are you?
Michael, what was your dinner today, guy?
Yeah, what'd you eat?
We had salmon.
Oh, nice.
With home cut French fries.
Nice. How did you cook those up?
Some oil in a pan and just but you know what I want to buy? Have you seen those? They're called like ninjas or something like that.
The air fryers. The air fryer.
That's right.
Huh?
Yeah.
Air fryer. It's an air fryer, no?
Yeah, it's like an air fryer. You put a little bit of oil in it and away you go. Yeah, I want to get one of those. But we just get some oil and put it in a big kind of a deeper dish and just cut the fries and throw them in. They're delicious. Good times.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and some rice and some corn just because it's really no nutritional value whatsoever, just to put it on a plate, and we're there to go.
See you tomorrow.
How are you guys? Yes.
And rice. See, he had rice. He had the rice. That's it.
We're good. I'm good. I'm tired, but good.
Tired, but that's all that matters. As long as you feel good. It's not how you feel, it's how you look. How's that? Is that the saying?
That was Billy.
I like the same either way I go.
Come on, Retro Mix. Nando, don't be a schnook. It's not how you feel, it's how you look. And darling, you look marvelous.
It's funny.
Marvelous.
We also had adventurous days today, too. Like, Tom had an adventurous day today, too.
Yeah, Tom, did you stream today?
He did.
You're muted, guy. You're
This
muted.
is how we want to keep
I
them.
don't know.
I did stream, but people didn't like what I was playing and said, you suck, and I got off.
Did you have someone say that you suck?
Jackass.
No, I always suck. But no, I had a doctor's appointment.
Oh, okay. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. According to Eli, I shouldn't. I don't. Eli, well, the conversation Eli, and I had on the way there about.
What did I say? I can't remember what I said. It's been so long. How long? What did I say today?
No, you said, if it was Taylor K going on telling everybody, hey.
Oh, yeah. If the radio announcer went on like Chum FM and said, oh, yeah, I'm going to the doctor today. I got like, you never hear that. So I think it's kind of cool that Tom is personal, of course, with the audience and knows them very well.
Right.
Yeah, but it'd be very, very nice if all like radio announcers would tell you, yeah, I've got to go to the proctologist today. I got to go, you want to know what's going on.
Yeah, well, no one's going to go into details, Eli. I'm just letting people know what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
So, Mike, you weren't streaming on Sunday at 10 a.m. Were you at the proctologist?
I want to interrupt, but I'll address this to Marky D because
was it the proctologist though?
Address it to the crowd, please, Michael.
He's my number one fan. He loves the mustache. And he loves when I play James Brown. So to answer the question, hi guys.
Your hat's crooked, by the way.
I'm crooked.
Your hat's crooked.
Go Hounds, go.
Oh, who cares? I'm just. I got my feet up. If you see me right now, I'm like leaned back and got my feet up, and I'm just
laid back with your.
Can I ask you a question,
money and your money on your mind?
Sure.
Going back to dinner with the salmon and the home fried potato chips or whatever it was.
We had some kind of stuff on the salmon. It's quite delicious. It was like not a pesto, but kind of like a pesto mix.
Yeah. My question to you is: did you eat it in the kitchen or did you eat it in the basement?
Oh,
God! Why do you start shit, man?
Wow,
You know what? Because I
doesn't have
Michael
headphones on. Remember,
I love Mike Hardy. He
Sound
knows
Travels guy.
Listen, it's okay. It's okay. I was
okay,
actually
well,
with family, and it was very good.
Good.
But I can answer Marky D's question because the fans are.
Oh yes.
So 10 o'clock, I had a Zoom party booked for. It was okay, Cats. You're gonna love this. It wasn't a bar mitzvah. It wasn't a bat mitzvah. What's the other one?
Quinceanera.
No,
He's talking for Jewish.
a banay.
Bris? Was it a bris?
A banay.
A memorial.
Oh, that's the two. That's the two of them.
Right. So it was a
I've done that before once.
mitzvah which means
But was it two boys or two? Was it one a boy and a girl, or was it 2 boys or 2 girls?
It was a whole whack of them, but the one young lady,
That's bananas.
and this will open up a can of worms. But
Worms are not kosher.
the one young lady,
This is what I missed.
I know you needed me to be here. I felt the pain. So the young lady is unsure if she wants to be recognized as male or female.
Oh, she's going through the potential transgender process.
She's unsure. I think she's. I don't know. She's
Okay.
13.
So, what was it called?
Trying to find her way, and I'm sure she will.
Yeah.
And so it was a B'nai mitzvah Zoom celebration, and so we did that, and it kind of went right in the middle of. I could have went on at 10. To answer Mark's question, I could have went on at 10 and played for maybe half hour. Well, probably an hour even, because I wasn't live till about 11. So I could have done that, but I just thought, you know what? Why
You're
stress?
a different frame of mind. Yeah.
So your event you streamed on Zoom?
Yeah, I did.
It was, okay, so you did a
Did you
Zoom.
not have streamed it on Twitch as well, though?
No, but it was my Twitch feed. So you pick one.
I got it.
Yeah.
In OBS, you can go up. I think it's the Tools tab. You go to the Tools tab, and it's the last one on the bottom. I think it's. I don't know exactly what it's called because I don't have it open right now. But it's one of the last tabs, and basically Zoom will take that feed. So whatever you see me with the cats, you and Thomas, the
Muppets. Yeah, the Muppets.
The Muppet thing I use.
Right.
And that was from a Muppet. That was from a Muppet movie.
We all took it from
You guys all use it. Yeah.
I used it today for my show, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, so if you see all those LED lights going around, and like, hey, how do you do that? I'm not a brain surgeon. I just took a clip from Muppets and threw it in behind and put a video on top. So it's all good. It looks good.
I love that one. I tried today for the first time with my event. I never used OBS before to do the stuff, and I mean now that OBS exists, I'm like, man, I should just create some scenes for the band.
Yeah.
And I use it, and I use that border, and like it looked really good. So.
I played a video, and it wasn't from Extendamix, but it was from the other guys, like a Crooklyn Clan, kind of one of those things. I've had it forever, and I don't even know what the song is. It's an old, I think it was the Staples Singers or something like that. Like it's an old soul one. So when we're doing that soul thing,
I know them well. Yeah.
I want to play this, but it actually had on the video was an old TV, but the old TV lit up in LED colors, so it'd be like green, red, blue. Every so often, but the video is the old school TV with a tube, and the video would play. And I go, wow, that's a pretty cool video. But it'd be even cooler if I could just, do what I did with the Muppets and just use it as an overlay, and then put my video over top. And there's a really cool scene with the old school TV.
I like that. I'm sure there's got to be a way to do that. There's got to be.
You'll see it. You'll see it. It's coming. Like I haven't done it yet, but I was working on it today and just kind of playing around. So I think I'm going to that's going to be my next scene. So look out for that.
Very cool.
We'll do. Well, that's cool. So you have the salmon. You have the banana stuff.
Thomas, you're so funny. What is wrong? Where are you?
He's on a commercial.
I don't get a drink.
Yeah.
More Wendy's one.
Have a drink on camera. It's okay to pick up.
No, I had to go get the drink.
Look, guy.
I don't want to get up and then you see nothing but like.
Is there Coca-Cola in that?
No, I don't drink pop anymore.
No water.
Good. Is
the
that
water.
Water, be honest?
Yes, water. I do put what is that thing again? You put like a flavored thing, but no sugar, no
like
carbs.
meal or the not Crystal Light, but it's the meal or Mile or whatever or what's the other? There's like a Kool-Aid squirt one.
Yes, exactly. Just to sweeten it a little bit, but there's no sugar, no
Jim Jones,
no calories, nothing.
Thomas, you always drink water out of there. What do you have a Brita?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so it's not just tap water.
No, I don't mind that. I couldn't care less. It's water's water.
Tom, can you show us your kitchen?
What?
Can you show us your kitchen? We would like to do a little crib.
We do a
little cribs episode here.
We do a segment. Show me yours, and I'll show you mine.
Why would I want to take you in my kitchen?
I want to see the kitchen.
That's amazing.
No,
That's exactly what it is. I mean,
Pearl's
you guys-
busy in there working her magic. I don't want to bother her.
You
You
guys
shouldn't
are
let her out of there
you guys are
either.
in our
Good
coffee
for you.
shop. This is
Plus-
like sort of,
I'm doing. I have to get up every so often. I'm doing laundry tonight, so
it's laundry night.
It is.
Stacy once said to me, Bradley, take me somewhere I've never been. So I grabbed her by the hand and took her to the kitchen.
Oh,
Hey-o.
hey-o.
There
That's
goes
so not
there
true.
goes 10 more followers.
Now we're down to 60 while watching.
I just want to see if she's even listening. I know she's
if you
not.
guys want something to discuss, I did go to the doctor's today.
Yep.
And I told Eli, I'm just routine stuff.
Yep.
But she wants me to go to the sleep clinic.
Ooh,
Sleep apnea, yeah.
Yeah. She goes, how often do you stop breathing at night? I'm like, I wouldn't know that.
I
don't
gotta
know
wait
that.
for you to find out.
You probably do.
Yeah.
No, she says it's normal that people do that. But she said, do you want to go? So I'm gonna go check it out and try it. And see what happens.
Pearl,
I got an
does
app for you.
does Thomas snore a lot?
I do snore a little bit. Yes.
Yeah.
He does snore.
See,
Yeah.
you say a little bit. To her, it might be that you do snore a lot.
Well, let's just say this: she never hits me or says, "Hey, I can't sleep. You're snoring too loud." She just say once in a while I'll snore or I'll jolt like out of nowhere or something.
Yeah. But that's the sign right there, actually. The jolt, because sleep apnea is like basically you stop breathing while you're sleeping, and then
That's right.
Do you
that's
have
when
an
you
iPhone?
jolt and you get back to breathing.
I don't think he needs a mask though. I don't think he's that bad. But he probably. I mean, the apnea could be a bad thing. But I mean,
But I don't know if I even have it. She just asked me if I want to try it. I'm like, sure, because I told her I'm tired a lot. But I think it's just due to COVID that I'm not physically out there doing shit.
there could be that too. And also, like I said, I mean, get your thyroid checked. Obviously, I'm not a believer, and it's people don't realize it. Like people, I've had at least 5 people I've told over the span of like 8 to 10 years since I've been on it, where they say like I didn't even know about my thyroid, and your thyroid controls your metabolism, controls a lot of things. So people don't even realize it. And,
Yeah.
every time I tell people, like, go check, and they're like, oh, I didn't realize my thyroid was actually messed up. Thanks for telling me. So,
Brad, you were going to say about the app, right?
Yes, I downloaded the greatest app literally just this past weekend for shits and giggles. It's called Mental Tracker, MINTAL Tracker on the iPhone. It's free.
what's it do?
When you download it, you open it up, and when you're ready to go to bed, you hit the start button, right?
Oh yeah.
It records when you snore. It records if you start going into sleep apnea.
It's
And
on the
then when
iPhone
you
already.
wake up, you can just play it all back. It's bizarre. 'Cause
We can make a Twitch show out of it.
No, but it's only
8 hours
we
of
could.
the
We
day.
could.
That's a segment right there.
If you talk in your sleep, it
Content.
records that.
We have content.
There was a guy who once he actually fell
Tracker.
asleep. He fell asleep. Put that in the chat too because I wanted to highlight that. He fell asleep on I kept watching on the chat to see if it's there too. He fell asleep on stream, right? They were chatting like this, and he was the last one. He just lay back on the couch like Mike's doing, and he just happened to fall asleep. So they left him there, and they were joking and everything. But at the same time, he did have like sleep apnea. So then afterwards, everybody was talking, saying, go get checked out. It is something very, very important to to monitor and keep, right? Like just to make sure you're okay, because it's not just during your sleep. It also affects how you are for the rest of the day.
For functionality, yeah.
For functionality throughout the day.
Yeah, she asked me. She goes, "Do you fall asleep when you're driving?" I'm like, "No." But if I drive late at night and it's like 3 a.m. and I'm tired, I'll kind of like doze a little bit, but then I'll have
That's
loud
when
music
you're
on or
tired.
something. I don't fall asleep when I'm driving. I'm not
That's
like
because you're tired. That's not.
Yeah.
I get I get drowsy.
What's up? What was the app again? What's it called?
It's on the screen there.
But Tom, it's if you have an iPhone, which you do, there's actually a thing built into the iPhone that does that already.
Yes, that's for the iPhone, by the way. I don't know.
Don't Fitbits also track that or
They do.
smartwatches and things like that? Like they monitor not just your heart rate and everything, but also your sleeping if you're moving too much and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. It does all that stuff. It monitors everything like that. So
Yeah.
The app logo, if you will, is like a crescent moon with like little clock hands in between it. It's purple, I believe.
It says you want the sleep recorder, right? It says in-app purchases.
yeah, this is click. You're not going to pay for it. It's going to give you a place if you're paying for it.
Yeah, dude. Once you download it, you just hit like start tracker. You can It's amazing. It really, really is. And I did it just for the hell of it.
I remember one day.
I'll try it tonight.
So I know, like, my sleep quality on Saturday night or Sunday night, excuse me, was good. It was 86%, and it shows like how long it took for me to fall asleep. You see the graph there? It shows everything like by hour. It's pretty amazing.
But you got to keep your phone near your bed then, I guess, at that point. Then,
I was going to say, yeah. How does it track it? Like, Arya V asked, how does it track it? Is it through?
I mean, it was right next to my bed. It shows.
So you don't have to wear the watch or anything like that.
No. Like, so it says time to fall asleep for me was 4 minutes. Sleep duration 7 hours and 4 minutes. Deep sleep 1 hour 53 minutes. Don't know how that figured it out.
That's great.
Snore duration 15 minutes. Sleep apnea risk low. Like, it tells you all that stuff after. It's amazing.
Does it tell you how many times you fart?
No, unfortunately not. I don't.
Well, it's funny.
That would be ideal, though.
It's like, yeah, you woke up and shit, fucking farted 10 times during the night.
I'm like my old dog. I would fart while I'm asleep and then just shake myself awake afterwards. Like, ooh. And then I go to the other side of my bed and go back to sleep.
The only thing with the phone is that, like, I think if you're doing it for like a one-off, it's okay.
I was gonna say what you said, Mark. Wife can tell you that.
Like, I don't keep my phone by my bed just because it's like too distracting and having anything with technology near me. So,
yeah, don't you turn it off?
I don't turn my phone on. I keep my phone on vibrate and I leave it on my desk. And
that's how I am.
Yeah, like I don't like to have it when I go to bed. I want to be in bed, and that's it. I don't want to be bothered. But I do remember
it on vibrate, and I shove it up my ass.
When I was in college, I remember we were able to rent that equipment, and I decided to rent it like a camera, like a video camera, and I recorded myself sleeping for the night just to see what the fuck I go through. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a train wreck.
Sorry, Michael.
When I watched it back, the shit I don't even know the shit I said. You speak a different language when you. I don't like when you wake up and you. What's that?
You're possessed.
I was fully possessed. When I look back, I go, "What the fuck did I say in that?" And I did it like 4 times that night. So
you put you on Ghost Hunters.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So Staples, when you're watching this back, like, did the boss fire you? Did you get fired from your job when you're watching this 8 hour of rewind of you sleeping?
No.
That's an archive right there.
I was sleeping alone, unfortunately. We won't go into that, but yeah. So it was just
sleep alone. Yeah.
Is she still in the chat?
I don't even think she's paying attention, but she wasn't here. But anyway, there's been times though when she does stay here that my snoring does keep her awake. Unfortunately, she's a light sleeper. Little TMI for everybody, I guess. Oh, Tom's frozen.
Not at all.
Yeah. He's on a commercial break, you know. He goes.
So I see. So Thomas is our special guest today. And this is he the special guest?
There's no special guest tonight. Tonight is just like a jam session.
Yeah.
We thought, like, I wasn't even gonna come on. He's like, if you're not too tired, you want to come on? I'm like, whatever, fuck it, who cares? There's nothing really. I'm just taking the night to chill. And I mean, I'm not gonna. I do sort of want to watch the Habs game to see what's going on with that because they're playing in Vegas tonight. Game just started, so.
I got Vegas to win this bad boy.
Yeah,
I'm still.
I think they're going to take it. I think they're going to take it all.
Minus the hat.
I think the Habs are going to win it. What's up? Yeah, no, Marky, I understand Freddie's stream. I don't have to watch it every fucking day, man. I like talk to the guy all the time. I don't need to watch it all the time. I'll pop into the stream later. Like, fuck. Like, Jesus.
I love that.
I love Freddie, but I don't have to watch him every day. It's cool. He's doing a show.
Can I break this up? Look what I did.
Oh, he did it.
Your
brother.
Hey,
you missed the spot right over here.
Yeah. Oh. It's growing more here than it is up here, so I did it.
Yeah.
This
the carpet match the drapes, Michael.
This is fresh. Absolutely. I'm not wearing any socks, and I have the carpet to match.
We're all wearing hats. I'm going to take my hat off. Fuck it.
There it is. Look at that, right?
I got to,
like the ambiguously gay duo, the two of you.
Look, what were you saying? What were you saying, Thomas? What did you say?
John Pryor.
It's Pride Month. You stay away from all that business.
No, your brother's in here, I think. Impressions.
We should get Dan. Did you reach out
point?
to Love Bunny? And
hey, RT46. Stop, Nick.
Sean.
Oh no, I didn't even ask. I didn't even ask really. But
Sean's here.
Oh hey, what's going on, Sean?
Let's see if we should have Sean join us in the chat and see if he's got a robe on.
Yeah, he had a robe on the other night.
Yeah, he's like Hugh Hefty, that guy.
Yeah.
Huge
Once Sean's here, you're done for. He'll tell you stories for 7 hours.
Huge heifer.
You wear the robe once and you're labeled for life. That guy.
He looks like he's working out, but he's telling me it's not. It's all COVID.
Who is?
Sean.
I don't know. What's COVID? What are you talking about?
Like extra weight. Like all of us, some of us, not all of us.
Probably working on something.
For yourself, fatty.
Hey, he's not a fatty guy. He went for a good walk the other day. So
yeah, ask Marky D. Well, he's got those little watches, a fit thing that tells you how far we walked.
Yeah.
He said we did 4 to 5 kilometers. I don't think we did, but
I did get one of those for Christmas. Actually, Love Bunny bought one for me for Christmas about 4 or 5 years ago, a Fitbit. And my goal, I said, I'm going to do it. 10,000 steps a day, 10,000 steps a day. I was doing it, but then, things change. Like weather changes and then you stop going. And I was losing weight, but man, like, I don't know.
That's me.
You know what I hear, Dan?
Living in Canada sucks. It is. Honestly, Brad,
free, Eli?
stupid excuses.
Yes. Is it free?
Well, this is part of the phone.
I want to get one. I should get one.
It's the app.
It's on your phone. It's on your phone.
No, but I should get one as a watch.
Oh, the watch, the Fitbit. You mean? Yeah.
I had that. I got rid of it. I didn't like it. So
huge pinder.
That is hysterical.
Is Love Bunny in the chat? And when can I expect my Fitbit for Christmas?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
What are you buying us all Fitbits now? You bought him.
At the end of the year, I'm going to get you all.
I don't think you could do 10,000 steps in the basement there, Mike.
What's that?
I don't think you could do 10,000 steps in the basement.
I'll be up and down. I bet he could.
I think Marky D's giving us all Fitbits, by the way.
It is possible, Thomas. It is possible. But I've brought my property value up because the floor is now dropped because of all the steps. I've now dropped a level in my about 6 inches so far. So I got ceilings in the basement now.
I got an unfitted. That's amazing.
That's good. That's good. That's comedy right there.
How many steps? Hey, okay, how's this, Dan? How many steps would it take you to get your ass over to Burger King? How many steps would that be?
Burger King is not close to
too many.
BK is not close to here, man.
And look who's calling the kettle black, Wendy's.
Yeah. Thank you.
I haven't gone to Wendy's in over a month. This is an empty cup that I saved because I bought it just because I can drink water out of it.
Where's the Krispy Kreme donuts then?
In his gut.
Wendy should be sending you.
I want them. They were free last week. They're giving out some free of them, and I wanted to go. I'm like, can't go.
3 words, guy. Deep and delicious.
Pause.
No, you can say all you want about that. I had it twice. This is what I did. Okay,
pause.
I'll tell you something funny. After Mark and I went for milestones, I went over to Walmart to grab some to buy some multivitamins. I sent a picture to Mark and said, "Hey, Mark, what do you think?" And then I said, "No, I didn't buy it." And he goes, "I knew you wouldn't. I wanted to, but I didn't."
The chocolate.
I honestly haven't had one of those in a long time. Chocolate ones
are
way to go.
So good.
Sure.
But I had 2. I had 2 this year, and that's it. No more.
In one
2 this year.
In one.
I thought you've only had it twice, as in you bought one and had half of it one day, half the other day.
No, I bought one and then I ate it like over 3-4 days, and then I bought a second.
Oh. 2 minutes later, you ate the next one.
Don't judge him. Don't fat shame him. He knows what he's doing.
Look, we don't judge here. We don't judge on this channel.
Bullshit. The biggest judging panel overall. I like that. What Sean said is great. That's good.
It's true. I love my fries.
I judge Retro Mix because he judges me all the time.
Yes.
No.
Or let me rephrase it. He rips on me all the time.
There's a before and after, so it's all good.
He rips on me. And the jokes guy that you say sometimes, RT46 is here, so no jokes of that, right?
This week, if the weather stays nicer this week, I'm going to bike up to Richmond Hill. I'll bike up to Tom's area. So
come to the show with me. Come to the nooner with me.
Come to the nooner. We might have a nooner, you and me.
Hi-yo.
Hey-yo.
Who would be the top and who would be the bottom?
I'd probably be the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
No, totally. You totally would be. No offense.
I'm short,
Yeah.
Are we having this conversation, really?
Yeah.
More so, are we having this conversation? And then I'm worried for about 2 weeks, our guest, because look what she said.
I know, poor Arian V, right? She'll be our guest in 2 weeks. But this
look at her. She's like, now we're talking. She wants us to talk about this.
Yeah.
No, I'm not discussing who's a top and a bottom.
Oh, come on. You know you would totally be the top, Tom.
I'm saying I'm the bottom. Why not?
Oh, trust me, I wouldn't be. I don't receive. I would be given it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Welcome to the show, everybody. You just tuned in. This is what's happening.
Somebody called Disco Vinny back. Holy jeez.
God.
Yeah. No, that's kind of what I assumed anyway. I mean,
I know some people hate. Why the fuck am I on the fucking thing? I know some people hate food pictures, but this is the meal that I had on
at Milestones.
Yeah,
Nice,
and then Pearl had the nice fish tacos.
Pause.
Yeah, stop looking. I know what you guys are looking at.
Can we see that one again? No.
All of a sudden, I want chicken breast for dinner.
Can we see that one again? I didn't get a proper screenshot.
That's for the meat and milk, you sandbagging son of a bitch.
Wow.
Little inside
Okay, okay. You already know who's the top and bottom. How could Staples and
God, is this an easy game?
Who's going to be the top? Who's going to be the bottom?
This is an easy game.
I'm disgusted. What are you
wait, me and who? I'll answer.
There you go. Answer.
Between who? Me and who?
You and Mike.
Oh, I would totally rail the shit out of Mike. Yeah. Like I'll make him bite the pillow.
Oh,
like
Lord.
I'll tie his hands up behind his back and shove his head into a pillow. Yeah.
Wow.
In the back of my van, no less.
Look what you guys all walked into tonight. Where'd he go?
Yeah. Hey, Sam Nation. Everyone say hi to Sam in the chat.
Where'd he go? What happened to him?
Lost him.
Oh my God, you railed him too hard.
You knocked him out. You donkey punched him.
Strawberry shortcake him. That would have been worse.
What happened to him? Oh, Mike, come back. He probably already hit the exit button.
Staples just lost another 50 friggin' followers.
Look, just jokes, man. That's all.
No.
By the way, guys, don't forget DJ Staples. He's on his road back to 500.
Yeah. If I'm lucky.
Road back.
Yeah.
I hope Mike come back. I promise I won't talk.
Mike, what happened? I know. I see he's in the chat there.
You got.
All right. What about you? Impressions? What would your impression be?
I'm not answering this crap, man. I ain't doing shit.
You guys brought it up.
I didn't bring it up.
Wait. Impressions in Mike Harding?
I didn't bring it up.
No.
Who brought it up? Anyways, who's the one who brought it up?
I don't know. I think I asked Tom. Initially, I brought it up.
Yeah, I think it was you two.
Wasn't me. They brought it up.
You talked about going to the doctor, I think. That's where it all started from.
No, it's nothing to do with that. He was just talking about who'd be railed.
When in doubt, let's blame the chat. Sorry, chat.
We go back to the replay. Let's archive this.
Look, real quick on a completely different topic, like a legit topic, and then we'll get back to banging the hell out of each other.
No, let's just get back to him now since Mike's here.
All right, good. So anyway, I mean, like begging for mercy, right? Like, get the GIMP. No. Seriously. So Bragtoon is live tonight. Well, not live, but he is actually playing a in-person gig at his club tonight. So Bragtoon is. So get on a bang a gong. So I know. Oh, there he is. He's in the chat. We should ask him to join because I know Victor is going to go join him. I don't know if Sam.
Mary's going.
Mary's going. Yeah.
The Twitch community is all getting together.
Is it? Sorry, you said it. I missed it too. It's streamed or no? He's streaming it or no?
I don't think
he's going to stream it. Yes.
Bragtoon, you are streaming, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he at the club now though? Although it's only
6 o'clock.
Yeah, so he goes on at 9. So I mean, I don't know.
Jason, I sent you the link if you want to hop in here and talk about your gig this evening.
And Bragtoon, thanks for dropping by yesterday. Rallying the trip.
Beat me to it, guy. Beat me to it.
So we got Victor, Mary, Rich, and Henry.
Who?
Who's Henry?
Rich.
Who?
Say hi to Rich already. Get it over.
Hi, Rich.
Henry.
Who's Henry?
Henry F. are all going to be there in person, I think.
Well, Mike, why don't we jump on your jet and fly down there?
And then you could just not say hello in person. That would be cool.
Oh, yeah. I'd walk right up to me and I go.
God. Really so mean, man.
I'm not mean. It's just it's a long story.
Long story. Let's not even get into
I can't breathe.
Hi, my name's Tom.
Hi, I'm Tom.
I'll just say I'm 10-second Tom. I forgot you were here.
I'm Tom.
just go up to everybody every 10 seconds. Hey, I'm
Hi, I'm Tom. Oh, dude, we were laughing on Saturday, man. We were dying on Saturday when we came into your channel there.
Oh my, yes, when we're all saying hi, I'm Tom at the very beginning. I have no business streaming at 1 o'clock in the morning. First of all, I get like the idea to do it, and then once you guys all came in and like, hi, I'm Tom, I just like I'm done. Like a half hour later,
I just showed up and I'm like, I had no clue. And like Harding was on last night, like till 2 in the morning. Like, what's going on with you people? Like,
yeah,
I felt bad I didn't get a chance to do my 10 o'clock in the morning show.
So you did it at 10 at night? What?
No, I think.
What time did you start on?
Like after 11, I think I started. It was
like 11 to 2. But you were on earlier in the night too, because I when I left to go to my event to set up for my event, you were going on.
I was just.
Hi, I'm on Tom.
Yeah. Blacktude's just got to change his computer, Tom.
Cool, yeah. No, it's Mike. You always, for some reason, like to go on twice in a day. You like to always go on twice.
I love my Sunday. I love Sunday because I have freedom on Sunday. We have the whole family here, and when Presley and Mum all get together and they all want to watch a movie on a Sunday, I'm like, out. I want to just do my thing. So as much as I like to be the family guy once in a while, you need your time, you need your space.
For sure.
Like,
yeah.
For that, so.
For sure.
I mean, I have backed off of this Twitch game. For
Zoom in.
I was about to hit it. I was about to do that.
Zoom in.
Dream closer.
How's it going, Jason?
You know what, Mike?
Are you ready? Are you ready for tonight, guy?
I am as ready as I'm ever going to be. Yes.
Yeah.
That's exciting. So you're
going to have to prepare anything?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question.
Sorry, we're all asking questions.
I said, how's it going to work? So tell us how it's going to work.
Well, we're going to open the club. I am going to Twitch on Twitch. I'm going to Twitch on stream. I'm going to stream on Twitch.
Okay.
I went in last week and I tested it, and it seems to be working fine. We'll see what happens when there are more people there using up some of that bandwidth.
Mm-hmm.
But everything looks like it's all right. We'll see what happens when we get there.
Nice. Are we going to be able to request songs then during that time?
How soon is now?
More importantly, will you be playing Euro?
Ugh.
Well, why would I not play Euro? It's 100% Euro the whole night.
No, it's not.
Euro free.
He bought a new pair. I'm just reading Victor Dancer bought a new pair of jeans and new Smashing Pumpkins t-shirt for tonight.
Look at him.
And he shaved.
What about a mask?
I'm going to go shave in a couple minutes. So this
Victor,
is
are you bringing a mask too?
He's always wearing a mask.
I mean, you might as well bring the character with you.
Yeah, I told him he could keep his stash of masks up in the DJ booth, but that might be a little annoying if he's.
Security might really give him a glove up the bum if he walks.
Why do you need a mask? Look at this guy. Look at that. Where's my? There we go.
How many free drink tickets will you be giving out tonight, Jason?
Oh God, I don't. Probably 0.
Just put it out there now.
Victor, don't forget your wallet.
I have invited a lot of people to be on my guest list tonight.
Okay.
How many people do you have on your guest list?
I actually don't know. I have to count, but more than I should have. We'll put it that way.
Are any of us on the guest list for tonight?
If you guys want to come down, if you're going to be,
I'll be there.
You have to have a pretty quick plane, but you are all on my guest list if you want to come in.
So you're saying we're not on the list?
No, you are. You're definitely all of you. If all 6 of you show up, drinks are on me. You're in for free. The whole deal.
Yes.
I will make sure you don't wait in line. The whole thing.
He'll get us there.
VIP treatment.
I'm going to remove you from the chat if you said no.
Yeah.
Oh, Stacey.
So are you going to use a green screen? That's my question.
No green screen. No.
No green screen.
And the only thing I'm a little concerned about is the lighting conditions in both the DJ booth and the club. They're dark as they should be in a club. So we're going to see how that's going to look. I really didn't get a good chance to, we didn't turn off the club lighting or the lighting and put on the club lighting on my test the other day because I was like, there's only 2 of us there and it wasn't successful to do that, but we'll see how it looks. you know, I think there's gonna be tweaks after tonight. I'm sure.
Sure.
I think it's great that there's a club that is open on a Monday. Like you think about a club like that here in Toronto. Maybe back in the day it used to exist, but at least I've almost been here for 20 years, and I don't know one club that's ever been open on a Monday. So it's very cool. Are clubs normally open on a Monday where you are?
Pause.
Well, Blue Mondays has been open on Monday for I think our anniversary. I think this is like our 18th anniversary or something like that.
Wow.
And there's actually been a number of clubs been opened on Monday, but we have been open every Monday for the last. Is it 18 or almost 20? Mate, now let me think. We opened up in 2001 or 2002. So what is it? Yeah, it's almost 19 years. I think is our. And
weekday clubs, if they build up strong enough, it can definitely go for a long time.
Yeah. And look, I don't want to sit here toot my own horn or anything, but we got to the point where there were so many people coming on a Monday night that it was problematic. We had too many people showing up on a Monday night, where the crowd was out of control, and there would be 200 people who couldn't get in, and all kinds of stuff. So.
So what are your expectations for what tonight will be?
I think tonight's going to be insane.
Really?
I really do. I think everyone is the online kind of excitement about it has been crazy. It's been off the charts good. We put up another reopening tonight thing on Instagram. I mean, it was up to 300 people within an hour liking it.
Yeah, we busy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
And do you think that's going to be because they're coming to see you, or they're coming to see Victor, Mary, Rich, and Henry?
Victor only, actually.
Victor only. Okay.
I mean, it's amazing if you're able to bring this community and what you've been doing, and people of course know you from before.
Yeah,
you're able to bring a whole other community out tonight. Obviously, like Mary and Victor and whatnot. It's very cool. That's going to evolve to something else. So
you know what? I hope so. I really, honestly hope.
Good idea, though. Yeah.
Because the other side of it is that if it's a flop and only those 4 show up,
you're stuck talking to them all night.
That's the party right there.
Yeah. I'll just be yelling out, "What do you want to hear?"
Yeah.
thanks for the biddies.
You're going to throw subs at you. Actually, Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
I am up over everybody on the second story, so I mean, I won't be too hard to hit, but you'd have to have a good arm.
Victor, can you do it, guy? Victor, do me a favor. Just go to Subway, get a sub.
Yeah, just toss him a big
and
tomato.
just toss it at Brad.
Extra lettuce.
I actually don't know if they would allow him in with a sandwich. I don't know what security would. I actually don't know.
Hide it under your mask. Hide it under your mask.
Yeah. I love that. If people start showing up for people, I will lose it. That would be so funny.
I will have a talk with security before the club opens and tell them to make sure no sandwiches get in.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
Are you gonna? I think I told Victor on Facebook earlier today to take photographs of the of the gathering of everybody. So hopefully we can see that as well.
Well, I will have 2 cameras tonight, so I'm going to have one on the crowd and one on myself. And we'll see how that turns out. And I think when people come up and say hi to me, we'll grab them and stick them on the camera and stuff.
Well, here's a question for you. Are
Time
you
zone, by the way.
Deviate kind of from what you normally do here on Twitch to appease to a live crowd, or like, what's your game plan? Is it a totally different animal when you go live as opposed to doing stuff on Twitch?
It is definitely 2 different beasts, but it will be more similar than what people think. Cool. So I believe that like tonight, my game plan is it's opening night. I'm going big. I'm gonna play all the hits tonight. I want there to be high energy from the beginning, and all that stuff for tonight specifically. But in general, I would say that I play most of the same stuff I play on normally on Twitch, except on Twitch, I really do a deep dive and I play a lot of stuff I would never play at the club.
You can, right? You can. That's
because I can. Yeah. And maybe it's the same bands, but it's there's a lot of stuff I would never ever play in a club. I would play at Twitch easily, and I think that you know, there's a lot of stuff that I actually have not even played on Twitch at all because I'm, you know, I would get so sick and tired of. So like on my channel, like I don't think I've ever played Sweet Dreams. I've never played, you know, Don't You Want Me. I haven't played.
You'll play all the Staples tracks.
The Staples
Right.
80s tracks.
Yeah.
Staples 93
Staples, yes.
Staples.
And I think a lot of those will definitely be played tonight. Whereas on Twitch, you know, I mean, on Twitch, I've probably played 50 different Depeche Mode songs, and you know, I'm gonna go big tonight. I'm not gonna do any huge deep dive. Maybe in the beginning of the night, but I just want it to be a nice, fun atmosphere tonight. And you know, as the club goes on, my goal is to kind of introduce a lot of the stuff that I've been playing here on Twitch a little bit more in a live setting. But yeah, I don't know. I think tonight I just wanted just a fun atmosphere, and I'm not going to take any huge chances.
No, that's smart. You got to play for the club. You got to play for the crowd. You know,
right? Yeah.
Now,
Is Cincy going with you tonight?
Actually, Cincy's out of town tonight, so she's not going with me. She's a little bummed that she won't be there. At the same time, she's also weirded out that I'm going to a club packed full of hundreds of people, but I'm sure she'll come with me in the next week or two. So,
are you going to get hammered drunk tonight?
No, I'm not. I actually don't drink, so I wouldn't be hammered drunk anyway. But
there you go.
What time is your show tonight? Like what time? I don't know the time zone that you're at. I'm not.
3 hours behind. He's 3 hours behind us.
Yeah. So we are scheduled to open at 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific time.
That's 1 a.m. our time, Mike.
But there's probably a good chance we're going to open early tonight.
I really want to check this out.
I do too.
We all want to check it out. We all want to see it.
Yeah.
So
I can't tell you.
I know you're gonna do your show on Wednesday. When you come back, I know Nortec and Eyeline. Eyeline Game. Yeah, I know that they're gonna be on your show on Wednesday. But at the start of your show, can you take like maybe 5-10 minutes and kind of let us know how everything is?
Yeah,
because I want to hear like if for those people who might not be able to jump in, I want to hear how it is and everything. You know.
Sure. Yeah, I would love to do that. And I am. Who knows what's going to be like tonight? I don't know. You know,
or just post lots of pics and videos on social media. Same thing, Victor. Like take lots of pictures and videos and post them, like Brad was saying.
Yeah,
you know,
I will definitely try to do that. I mean, you know, as you guys know, you know, you have a limited amount of time to do everything you want to do, but you know,
I am so curious to see the live element. I know Staples, you have touched on it, but to see it on a Twitch feed,
we never see it
from a club. I haven't seen that yet, and I'm looking forward to seeing if it works. Or like you're saying, when you have all these people kind of Wi-Fiing and taking pictures and stuff, it'll take the
bandwidth down.
I'm curious about that. I'm curious.
So
I'm so curious because that could be a huge game changer.
Yeah,
well, it's also motivating for us too, right? Like it makes us feel
any event you do, why wouldn't you stream it live?
Yeah, like
I agree with you.
As an upsell. I mean, this is huge.
Yeah.
So, but the only thing is, it takes up so much fucking this. Like, if you have a good stream, you have to have like I had to buy Rogers because Bell didn't have enough juice, so I had to go to Rogers because they had it. Because I don't have 5 in my area, they haven't done the Bell 5 wire yet here.
Provider, Jason.
Yeah, that's Canadian Bell and whatever they have.
It's like Verizon in the States.
Yeah, sure, I know. Yeah,
exactly. So they don't have that in my area, so I had to go to Rogers because I mean you have to have a lot of.
You needed a Rogering.
Yeah, man. So
yeah, there's a streamer who has through one of the ISPs out here. They have like I forget what they call it, but it's the box.
Yeah,
take it with you.
Hotspot.
It's a mobile hotspot basically. They connect it, and you're connecting hardwired, even though it's cellular kind of thing.
Yeah, I do that for photo booths and stuff, but wouldn't that cost a fortune? I mean,
well, if you're paying
$100.
Yeah, but sometimes you can get the units for free, but then you're just paying for the month like $30-$40 or whatever it is. Yeah. And if you can do 10 hours of streaming,
man, like
so
I'll tell you what
I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do tonight.
Because I'm curious, Dan. If you can figure that out, I'm curious.
Yeah,
I have one. I will do exactly that at my next show. I'll go live,
Yeah.
and do it live.
So I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do tonight, and we're going to see if this is going to work or not. And then, it's a dice roll whether or not it's going to work or not. I do not have a mobile hotspot. I will, the club Wi-Fi does not have. There's no sign. I mean, it's not a public password. So there is a limited amount of people who will actually be on their Wi-Fi.
Yep, management.
I can't hardwire in because the DJ booth is not even close to the router at all, and we would have to run hundreds of feet of cabling, all that stuff. That was not going to happen. So what I am doing is this, though. I have decided to broadcast on Twitch at 720 instead of 1080 to reduce my own bandwidth.
Yeah, of course.
For sure.
Because at this point in time, it's going to be dark anyway. So, I mean, it's not like people are going to be watching on their 8K televisions at home, Yeah. So streaming at 720 compared to 1080 wouldn't make a huge difference in terms of picture quality or sound quality. So we're going to try that and see what happens. Yeah.
Are you going to start with a 5-minute countdown before you start playing in the club?
No. No.
Yeah. Do it.
I'm hitting play and it's going. It's going to be like, it's an empty room full of nobody.
Turn your trim all the way down. Keep the line up hot, and on every screen 10, 9, 15, 4. And then just go.
I mean, I guess I could do that 5 minutes before we open, but at the end of the day, I actually don't know when we're opening. Like usually, like I don't know. Security tells the girls at the front that they're ready, and the people at the front tell me that they're ready. It's like a telephone game of okay, we're ready. So
there is something, and I haven't tried it obviously, but I do have one in my house, and it's an HDMI wireless. So I have a receiver here and a receiver here at my TV, and my
Mike
is here. Right, my here is my modem. So I'm doing it a wireless HDMI connection. Is there something maybe that you can connect that way? Like wherever their Wi-Fi hub is, you have like almost like a microphone, cordless mic. Is there a way to kind of do it that way? Like, is there something? Because that would be very interesting if you could just patch right in directly.
So these are things that we have thought about. And there's like Wi-Fi extenders or however you want to call it.
Boosters, whatever.
Yeah, we wanted to try to see how tonight went first.
Of course.
All of our tests in an empty building were great, and everything worked fine. There was no problem at all. So if things really don't work tonight, and there's a decent chance of that happening.
At least you have that expectation for that,
Then we'll see. But
expect the worst, hope for the best.
Yeah, but we didn't want to just start buying equipment and all this stuff if there wasn't a problem,
Yeah.
All right, guys, very quickly, Ariane V, take care because I know you're heading out, but everyone just be sure that you do follow DJ Ariane V because she's going to be our guest in 2 weeks, Staples.
2 weeks, you are correct.
She's going to be a guest on my show, I think, maybe in 2 weeks.
Ooh, double.
And shout out to Buck Rogers. Thanks for those bits as well.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers
I
is
have
amazing.
to talk to Ariane.
Buck.
I'm trying to tune into that if I'm not doing Big Shiny Monday, which I believe I'm bringing back next Monday. So.
Raccoon,
Yes.
thanks for yesterday.
You're
Oh,
welcome. What did I do? I showed up?
You showed up. You got you stuck around.
Pretty much.
You promoted. You tried to get the hype train going there. I appreciate that.
No, I'm happy to help all of you out.
Vegas just scored.
Were you?
Thanks, Mike.
You're not a fan
scored?
of
Who scored?
now?
Vegas.
No, I'm just kidding. I love that song.
Okay, I wasn't sure. It's all cool. Like not everybody likes every single Smith songs or other songs. I was just curious.
No,
I thought it was funny what you said because that's why I got out of it early. I played 3 minutes of it. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to play the 6 minutes version.
I always play the 6 minute version. In fact, people will complain if I don't. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a massive Smith's fan base here in LA, and yeah, that song is like, I remember you guys talking last week, like, what is the song that you guys play in order to get people going, and that's one of those kind of songs that I not to kind of get people dancing, but like if I play that, people will start to dance. It won't get the crowd going, but it's time for us to dance now, so.
Have you thought about what the first song is you're going to play tonight?
No. Because no one will be there.
You want us to give you the first song? We can give you the first song. You want the first song?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Perfect day, nada.
No, I think it's too deep. Let's go something that's not very. Yeah. Oh.
Why not go with Blue Monday to start?
Why not? That's why we want to waste.
No, that's you got to save that for later.
Blue Mondays is prime
And
time.
that's why I lost the new wave battle right there.
Start with
That's
wishing.
why you lost the New Wave battle.
Wishing Flock of Seagulls. What you should start with.
Which one?
Wishing from Flock of Seagulls.
Okay, yeah, that's a good song.
I know you're doing a retro show, but I think shot should be your very
Everybody.
Yeah.
And that's why you're in a trailer, Mike.
shot.
I'm going to tell you a story about that. You want to hear this? Is you'll like this one.
Okay.
So I was doing an '80s night once, and Rockwell showed up. He was a friend of someone who was there, and
Were you watching him?
Showed up.
Dude,
And he had a cutout of Michael Jackson.
Yeah. No, so Rockwell comes up and says hi, right? Because I played Rockwell, and he comes up and he thanks me, right? And he was a character. He was insane, and he was talking to me about like, I don't know, Armageddon and Jesus and all kinds of stuff. I was like, whoa, it was pretty crazy. And then, so a lot of people don't know this, but Rockwell is the son of Berry Gordy of Motown.
Marky just said that, yeah.
Right.
He's on top of the fence, that guy. He's
So-
on top.
Sang on that.
His, I think, cousin or maybe his brother is the guys from LMFAO.
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
Look at that.
So
That's right.
he wanted
So
to
you should play
play-
shots then. No.
He wanted me to play LMFAO, and I didn't even have any
It's a
LMFAO.
It's like,
And he was a little disappointed in me that I wouldn't play that. And in an 80s club that was packed, to play LMFAO really wouldn't have gone over very well. So yeah.
I think
So you basically what you're saying, the moral of the story is that you rejected Rockwell.
I did, yes.
Okay.
I guess nobody's
for
watching.
you.
But he was a cool guy. He gave me his card, and he's like, oh, give me a call sometimes. I'm like, okay.
I don't believe. Are you serious?
I'm
Call
dead
him up right
serious.
now. Call him up
You
right now, guy.
You
And
should
Never say things like that to me. Call him up right now. Put him on speaker.
yeah.
Put him on speaker. Let's
I'm
do
like,
this
hey,
up.
it's me.
Hey, Bracktune, call me right now, and I'll be, yeah, man, I remember meeting you, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have told him, get a second single, maybe I'll call you. How about that? On your own, no less. Get a single on your own without your uncle's help. Get the hell out of here.
All right. Well, I'll have to go find his card and I'll get back to you.
And and now the question is, where is LMFAO now?
Rolling in their money.
Yeah, they're probably fine.
Counting their money still.
I mean,
Geez.
LMFAO. If keep in mind, if you're the son of Berry Gordy of Motown,
You're
I think
separate
you're
life.
probably doing okay as it is.
Oh yeah. You're
Exactly.
separate
And
life.
they probably actually did make a lot of money. Those guys.
But they did very well. Like, I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know what
absolutely.
the influence was if Motown or Berry Gordy or anyone had any kind of influence, or they just did it themselves to kind of prove that we could do this, we can make these hits. But they're all party jams, man, and they were great. At that time when that came out, it
Yeah,
was
totally massive.
And
Now-
not to mention,
No, you're right. Every single one of them. I'm in my Miami Bitch, which was I'm in Toronto. They did I'm in Toronto. They
yeah. But that was the first one, I think. We're,
yeah. No one really knew who they were when that one came out.
but then they did it everywhere. We're in LA. We're here, bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
We're here, bitch.
not to mention, they were in the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies. One of them, anyway.
That's right.
Well, yeah, didn't one of them continue on though doing music?
Yeah, the other guy,
Yeah.
not Red Food, the other one.
Not LM.
Who?
Not the LM. I think it might have been.
The FAO, like they split, like P Savory said there. They split up LM,
Yeah.
FAO.
One started a toy store, and
They
the
split up
other.
LMFAO.
Yeah.
I think FAO and Vanilli are touring together.
That's right.
Really.
FAO, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a
By
great.
the way, the guy that
R.I.P. Millie.
The actual Milli Vanilli singer just passed away about a month ago. By the way.
I thought they both
a while ago.
suicide, and I thought the other one passed on a long.
The actual one.
Well, the guys that lip sync, one killed himself.
Right. The actual singer.
The actual singer, though, he died about a month ago.
Oh, that's too bad.
One of the Vanillis died. I do
He's faked. Somebody died for him. He's not really dead, but it made the news that he died.
Oh shit!
That was bad. That was funny, but that was
Fab.
That was deep,
Fab
man.
is still alive.
That was deep.
Pause.
pause.
Are you excited, Jason, though, for it tonight?
I am. I'm very excited.
I have a question, Jason. Brackton, I got a question. Will you be wearing a black T-shirt?
I will not be wearing a black T-shirt.
Really?
I know. You know, when I DJ, I like to look nice. I'll be wearing a button-up. I'll be looking respectable.
Nice
Yeah.
guy.
Wow.
Yeah,
You look respectable now.
Thank you. Yeah.
I wish the time zone difference wasn't a factor because I can't stay up till 1 a.m. because I definitely want to check it out.
That's when you're just kicking off at 1 a.m. though. You're just starting it at 1.
Well,
it's 1 a.m. our time,
PM
which
their
is
time,
10
Mike.
PM
Yeah, I
their
know,
time.
but my time is Eastern Standard is 1.
You want me to? Should I just go in and open the club now?
Yeah.
Well,
And right over to you right now because I'm totally intrigued by this.
Yeah.
I totally want to. I might even stay up till like past 1 just to check out what you.
Mike, you'd have to stay up until at least 3 o'clock in the morning to see what
I
kind
was going to say that. Like, it'll take a good.
Past 10 o'clock anymore.
It's going to take a good hour for the place to get people to fill up.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not worried about crowd. I'm just worried about the activation of it, like just to see.
Yeah. But
You know,
we will be live. I would guess that we're going to be live probably before, but not 10 o'clock. Probably so it's 1 o'clock for you. Probably 12:30. I think we're probably going to open.
which is not that bad for us.
Yeah, not bad. So I'm gonna check you out. Definitely gonna check you out at 12:30, and then we'll just ride it until I kind of do this.
Pause. And then, do you keep the videos of your show on your channel after you've streamed?
Yes, always. But there is a chance. I've actually I was talking to the people in charge, and
Charles? Was it Charles?
we're gonna. There's a slight chance I'm going to delete the video after it's done. If there's problems, they said if there's a big fight or anything, that they don't want that video footage.
You should.
For liability issues, and I think that's a very smart idea.
In all your videos, you should delete them anyway. Every video that you do, no clips, nothing like that. Just get rid of it.
Yeah, I just started doing that. Like I actually had the one from Saturday still up.
I mean, it's all muted anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, whatever.
But it does in a sense that because then now Twitch isn't going to come after you.
Yeah, specifically
first, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, this is more of a. I have no experience in this, so you know what we'll do here is.
I have 0 marks against me though, so I mean, I've been.
See how riveted Thomas Hall is right now.
I know.
Completely caught him off guard.
You step on his foot, his mouth opens.
His food is ready.
Hey, Brackton.
I need to go make some dinner in a couple minutes too. So,
what are you having for dinner, guy?
Tonight I will have. I'm going to have some salmon, some broccoli, and some cauliflower rice. Have a nice healthy dinner.
Rice. It's all about the rice.
Salmon.
Yeah.
Salmon day.
Salmon is the meal of the day. Brackton, how many cult songs are you going to play tonight?
That's I don't know actually.
It depends how many times Mary comes up to the booth to bother him.
Well, first of all, if Mary comes to the booth, it's only one cult song anyway. She's not allowed to have any more than
even at the club.
Even at the club, yes. But
will Mary be at the door greeting everybody as they come in?
She should.
And two-parter, if they leave and come back again, will she greet them again as they come back into the club?
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh God, that's
I think man. The cult does not go over very well sometimes.
Yeah,
it depends, you know.
So this is my storage area.
Yeah, we'll see. But if I'm going to play any cult, it'll only be one. I have to abide by the rules. So.
Yeah.
I really got on Noir Tech's case last night. He played 2 cult songs, and you know, I mean, it's actually in your affiliate contract that you have to only play with a maximum of 1 per day if Mary is present. So.
if there's a club next door and the people from your club leave to go to that club, and Mary does the same, will she treat those people in the other club as well?
If people tip the bartenders, will she thank them for the tips?
I hope so.
Right.
But I mean, they're not tipping me though.
God bless.
They're not tipping. Yeah.
And if I go live to be your competition, do you think I could take people from your club to bring them over to my?
Not a chance.
Over.
Good luck.
Yeah. 38 specials really going to bring them over, Mike. Good luck.
Yeah. Bon Jovi, come on, Bon Jovi.
There are, it's interesting. Like there are,
Jason.
We're in Hollywood, the heart of Hollywood, and there are clubs nearby.
Stop! I got it. Fuck, guys.
There are
you do a good job.
people could go to, and we have done one thing where Blue Mondays was so busy, we actually opened up in 2 clubs at once.
Oh wow!
One club across the street from each other, not across, like almost across the street, you know, and people could go pay one admission to go to 2 clubs, and it was crazy. And neither club liked it very much, but it was a lot of fun. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is considered a hype train in a club?
In a club, what's a hype train?
Is that like when you do like the what would you call a hype train in a club?
Congo line.
That's what I said.
Oh, a Congo line.
No, I think it'd be something in the bathroom.
A conga line.
Yeah, Victor Dancer will be in charge of the conga line tonight.
There you go.
Yeah.
I so want to stay up and watch all of this.
I got to do it. Like as tired as I am, I got to see it at least until 2 o'clock or 2:30 how it plays out and how it's, because by 2:30 you should have a pretty decent crowd. Like our time 2:30. Yeah. That's 11. That's 11:30. By 11:30, and is the club going to be open like all night till 2 o'clock? Like a normal time?
We'll open till 2. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's
5 o'clock for us.
Yeah.
But this is the first time. This is the first time back, right?
First time, yeah.
Okay, so the thing is, because even Staples has gone out. He's there.
Yeah.
Hello, Nortec. I got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah.
So, Kylie Minogue. So, anyways, Staples has been out there, and he was at the club there, but it wasn't as busy as they hoped right away, right?
No, not initially. Not at that one particular place, but the place now that I'm the resident guy, it's clearly busy enough, but I got camera issues. My camera is a bag of shit, so everything is super dark. I was chatting with Eli one night trying to figure some stuff out, and it's just too dark. But it's definitely busy though.
If you can find a webcam that picks up better in the dark,
yeah,
you know,
that's the idea.
That's the idea. That's the key thing.
He needs first off, the camera he has is not a great camera. It's a good camera, but it doesn't have settings features. No, the camera is a good camera, but like if you had a camera that has like mine that has like settings, you could change the contrast. Like not the camera I'm using for this computer, but the other camera where you could change the contrast and stuff, then you'd be able to see it. So that's all you do. Like Jason.
Or do what Jason said, SLR kind of thing, and that's it.
So to the
Night vision.
Yeah, exactly.
To answer your question, why I think it's going to be kind of busy tonight, where people are expecting it to be busy and maybe it won't be. So as of midnight tonight, the entire state and county of the state of California and specifically LA County are lifting all restrictions.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
So there's a difference between that, I think, and you know.
Yeah.
And maybe
it could go one of two ways, right? You could have those that are like, fuck it, I'm going out. I've been home for the last year. I need to get laid. I got to go out. And you're going to get, let's be honest. And then you're going to get the other ones that are like, oh no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm too scared. I'm going to wait.
Well, like I said, there's still a trust factor. I was saying to Mike earlier today, there's still a trust factor where you just still see people wearing masks for a good while, even when they're lifted. Obviously, they're lifted in a lot of places in the U.S. now. We're going to gradually get there, I'm sure, here. But the fact of the matter is, like, there's still going to be a trust factor that's going to take some time. But like you just said, Brad, the fact of the matter is, like, people really, they're in heat.
Yeah.
Both guys, whatever.
I'm gonna give you my prediction that I think that
We'll be busy.
there's going to be very few masks being worn tonight.
Yeah, I agree.
And social distancing is
Out the window.
and as soon as alcohol is involved, all that stuff goes out the door. People are ready to go out.
RT4680 RT3GH87BN4S4. Change your fucking name. Wants to know what the age demographic of the club's going to be.
Well, we are 18 and over club. The majority of the people are probably 21 to 20, maybe to 30, something like that. We also get a fair amount of people, I would say, in their 30s or so. And tonight we have it's a 2-room club, and the other room is going to be like a goth night kind of thing, and that crowd tends to be older crowd. And there'll probably be a lot of people who are old school people who go out to that.
You're in the main room?
It'll be a mostly young crowd, but it'll be a pretty decent age range.
I heard the heat is pretty bad there today too.
Yeah, it's very hot today. But the club is well air conditioned. And
no, I know. I'm just saying that, but I see when you have the heat. It's like Miami. You have the heat there every day. Then people want to go to the party later at night. So I feel confident, man. You're gonna have a pretty busy night.
Yeah, I think the heat doesn't make a huge difference because it's always hot in LA.
How much are drinks?
I have no idea. I haven't bought it.
That's right. You don't drink. That's right.
Yeah. And I mean, I haven't bought a drink at a club in 20 years, so I don't know. But
let that be a lesson there, Victor.
Hopefully, with the heat, the price, even with the heat, they should keep that price at a good point. People will drink up, party more, have a good time, and
on Monday nights we really cater to it's a nice kind of average, I don't know, we'll say working class club. Our admission's not expensive. The drinks are not crazy expensive compared to other places. I don't maybe compared to other places they might be seen very expensive, but compared to other clubs in LA, they're not crazy at all. Tonight, the admission to get in is if you're in line early and you get in before 10 o'clock, it's like $8, and then after that, it's $15.
That's still cheap.
So
that's still cheap.
Very reasonable, and we don't have bottle service. We don't have VIP section. We're not that kind of club. So
it was $8.50. Here we are walking to the clubs in Toronto. $20 admission, please.
Yeah,
fuck, there's nobody here yet.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit.
What's the population of California?
The compilation?
No, population.
The population of California? I don't know. California is huge, but LA is at least, I think, 10 or 11 million or something like that. Yeah.
That's what's the compilation of California?
How many people in California are copulating?
A fair amount right now, apparently. Yeah.
I think that's what. Google says 32.51 million. That was in 2019.
Just said that. Yeah. What's up, Monochrome?
So it's I'm just looking at the numbers based on if they have like almost 40 million, we've got the same amount in the whole country.
Yeah.
And yet they're already no masks. They're as I heard in the other room that you said that they're dropping everything.
Yeah.
And here we are. We're not going to be able to do anything until at least August, maybe September.
I think
they want to do it in every 21 days. We can move up a step if we're allowed to or not.
So I'm going to tell you how my thoughts on this, because I am I was very much against the club coming back until only a couple weeks ago. That right now in LA, like we are between 100 and 200 new cases a day, and that's it. Wow. And it's been like that for over a month now.
It will be like that too, I'm sure.
So I think we're at somewhere about 65 or 68% of the population of LA has been vaccinated.
Like us, it'll be like us.
And things are really going in a good direction altogether. So for me, like I was very much against it, but I don't think. I mean, how much better can things be right now? Like we're never going to be at zero. We're not really going to be at herd immunity. We've had in LA, the population has had a chance to get vaccinated now. Everybody has had a chance, except if you're like 8 or something like that. But every adult has been able to get vaccinated over the last like 2 or 3 months now, almost. Where everyone has been capable of it. You can go get vaccinated. You can go walk up right now and get vaccinated.
Yeah, pharmacy.
So if you are not vaccinated right now, I mean, it's free. You've had every possibility to do it. If you haven't done it, it's kind of your own fault, you know.
Things are at the second dosages now here, and
right. Yeah.
You guys are probably about like I'd say like 3 weeks ahead of us.
Yeah.
Because LA and Toronto, or LA and Ontario rather.
Farther than that, Eli.
What's that?
They're way ahead of us. Not 3 weeks. They're at least almost 2 months.
I feel like LA. There's a lot of things that I found like LA were very similar to how we in Ontario, especially from people I was chatting with in LA. So
because Eli, he said before, Jason did that the restrictions tonight at midnight are gone.
Right.
Yeah, they're gone.
So that's well ahead of
us. They have are there's restrictions if you're doing things about 5,000 people or more, which is not us. And then also there are restrictions saying. Like if I will be wearing a mask tonight because employees have to wear masks at all businesses, and they say that if you're not vaccinated, you are required to wear a mask, but there's no way of checking that really. So that's on the honor system. So yeah,
is Stacy serious about that?
That's amazing.
I don't know. I was going to say
get a vaccine and a
slush puppy
and a big slush and a big gulp.
Smokes and a vaccine at your
I
local.
love it. They should be doing that. That would be so encouraging.
Yeah.
Go get some penny candy and then get your vaccine.
You're getting a big gulp and a vaccine. That's
right now in California, they're giving away cash. Like if you want, it's crazy. Like they're in the lottery to win cash.
Yeah. I'm in. I'll do it. Or I'll get another one for money.
Or they're giving away. I don't know. They're giving away like Dodger tickets or something like that. I don't know.
It wouldn't be Harvey's, Marky. The Burger King would only get it working.
I was going to say poutine and a Vex. You can't go wrong at Harvey's.
That's a good deal for me.
Vax and the veg. No, that sounds convincing.
In Calgary, they're giving away $3 million to take the vaccine.
COVID combo number 5.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's not bad, actually.
I love COVID combos.
Yeah,
COVID combo.
What would be in a COVID combo, Dan?
A COVID combo, vaccine and Slurpees, right there.
They should know how to appeal to what people like. You just said, yeah, you go get a COVID combo, or they go hook you up. Like it's all about the marketing. They're like you said, our government is like asinine and whatnot. I didn't say that exactly, but realistically, if you just market properly. And people would be
I make Biggie size?
Yeah, get a vaccine and an AK-15.
I make Biggie size my vaccine. They should give out vaccines at rub and tugs.
Yeah.
Hey, so it was
nothing.
Well, what's the place here in Toronto? Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
Was it Nortec that you had an issue with, Dan? Because I was going to say, why don't you bring him into the chat?
What?
My issue with Nortec. He knows what he did wrong.
Nortec's never been on here. Send him the link.
Live, you can't have the upper hand. You gotta bring him on. Send him the link. Get him on here, and let's discuss because that's good TV.
So Brockton,
to be honest,
I'll never read Nortec again. If he played 2 cult songs, I'll never read into him again.
That's right. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate you. I'm glad you have my back on this one.
I'm right there with you. You can only do one cold song.
Nortec, you don't know what the issue is? I'm just going to say it again. Kylie Minogue. That's all I'm going to say. Kylie Minogue.
Bring him in the chat. I don't know.
We were in. I don't even know whose channel it was. I don't know whose channel it was. And we were chatting, having a good time. And I requested Kylie Minogue. And I wanted to hear "Lucky in Love." And Nortec has to step up and say, "Play Locomotion," and played Locomotion instead. That was my problem.
That's the issue?
That's my issue. So now when I go into Nortec's channel...
It's so simple.
Now when I go into Nortec's channel, I'm going to request it, and he's going to play it for me.
I sent him the link.
Well, listen, he's going to be on my show on Wednesday.
I know. I'm gonna let him have it on Wednesday. It was the wine Nortec. The wine Nortec is the best Nortec. He is the fucking funniest Nortec.
Isn't it pronounced Noir Tech? I'm just
Noir Tech, yes, Noir Tech. Sorry.
Français.
I sent him the link.
No
Noir Tech. Yes, Anne-Marie, that was it. That's why I didn't. We didn't need to bring him on here. We didn't need to.
That's it. It's done. He just resolved.
But like always, Mike had to push the issue.
Oh no, we got it. I'm pushing buttons because this is good TV. It's good stuff. Let's go.
Speaking of good TV, Tom, was that salmon you just ate for dinner? What did you just eat? Tell us.
You know already.
He told you.
What was it?
I had asparagus.
Oh,
He's gonna smell.
Beautiful. Pearl made minced pork with rice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Because I had people texting me. They wanted to know. So listen.
Yeah, Stacy wanted to know. Tell her I had milk and meat.
It was Stacy that texted me. She's like, I want to know, goddammit. Listen, you're such a dick. For the first time ever.
I like it.
On the show.
I like
Hold on a sec. Hold on. Before you do anything, please let me have this. 1 sec, please. I'm begging you.
Whatever you want.
oh boy.
Maybe trouble.
Stacy's a foodie, so she's impressed with that. What are you doing, Dan?
It was. I actually got the price back to get more. It was so good.
Okay, you're gonna give me 30 seconds.
Okay.
You need an intro?
30. Oh my lord, that sucks. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Without further ado, never on the show, but this is his first time from Arizona. Noir Tech, everybody. Look at him.
What's up, troublemakers?
What's up, buddy?
I'm sorry.
No,
One
cute.
Eric gets weird sometimes, all right?
I
Stole my request, guy.
I thank you for being here.
What's up, Nortec?
Now
How you guys doing?
Nortec.
Noir, like the
What's
noir.
up there, Noir? Can I
Noir.
call you Eric?
Yeah, you guys can just call me Eric. I'm fine with that.
All right. It's good to talk to you,
like do
buddy.
the tongue twister thing. Sorry for your request that I have plowed over that.
That's okay, guy. I kid. Honestly, we had a good time.
What?
Whose channel was it? I don't even know whose channel we were in.
I don't know. Wine Eric is not. It's fine with it. Not fine with it. So sorry. The other guy is saying that for you. So
That's the best.
So you obviously know everyone in the panel. You obviously know everybody. This is good. This is good stuff. I'm happy. I'm happy you're here, and I'm glad you joined on.
No, why are you giving me wine? No.
I was just
Wine
saying.
Eric.
He needs the wine.
Eyeliner game. Hell yeah.
Bring Eyeliner game back in so we can say hi to her as well.
Hey.
Tell her to come here. Eyeliner, get back over so we can say hi,
Val.
please.
I'm having both of them on my show on Wednesday. I have a very special surprise that I'm going to.
Oh, we do too. We do too.
Oh, this is going to be good. You guys are going to enjoy my interview.
we have plans.
Hi, Eyeliner game. How are you?
Say hi.
Hey, guys. It's nice to see you.
Hey, how are you?
Talk to you guys.
Good.
Yeah, I've met so many friends on Twitch. It's been a weird ride, and I'm glad I've met all of you guys on different channels and on your own channels, and guys coming over on our channel as well. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Very happy for Brockton, who's about to go live tonight at the actual club. I go back in August, and I'm really looking forward to that as well.
It'd be great. Should be cool.
So Nortec, who is your least favorite DJ on this panel?
Oh,
you, Mike.
Look at that guy. It's the guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
The guy with the
You got it. Oh.
Thomas took his glasses off. Raccoon took his glasses off. That was funny.
I can't even point the guy. Fuck, whatever.
Which way does it go? That way?
Yeah, I don't.
It's like the Brady Bunch.
It's like the Brady Bunch. That's it. Yeah. Congratulations going out to you two as well. So it's been a few months now, I think. Live on stream, for those that don't know, Mary actually messaged, she was like probably bawling, and she's like, you got to come in. She says, Dan, check this out. Noir Tech proposed to Eyeliner Gamer.
I was going to talk about that on Wednesday too. I'm excited.
Yeah. Congratulations, guy.
Do you guys need a wedding DJ? Because I can recommend a couple people.
Yeah.
There's so many of you guys.
Thomas has guys.
All of you, all at the same time, all at once, playing different songs.
Pause. Dan can play Kylie Minogue all night at your
I'll play
wedding.
Kylie Minogue all night.
As long as it's locomotion.
Yeah.
And then you can have like Mike come in for the pedophile slot with that mustache of his.
Leave. That's not funny.
Don't leave. Don't leave. Not the word I meant. Came out wrong. Sorry.
Jackass.
I love you, Michael. You know that.
I know. That's all.
Have you guys set a date though? Did you set a date?
We want to wait a year because we don't want to have it during a pandemic or even at the end of the pandemic. We want it so that it is open. We can actually have people over and do everything via a webcam.
2023 will be fine.
Yeah.
And Staples, I was just going to answer that one.
Yeah, Marky D was asking if we're interviewing anybody next week, and we are not having a show next week. But the following week, it's going to be DJ Arian V, who is the opposite of me. She's from New Jersey, but now she lives in Canada. So,
nice.
Next week.
So anyway,
it's like NAFTA at work, you know.
It's like NAFTA,
yeah. So is the wedding planning happening? Do you guys got a lot of it figured out?
Nope.
Hey now.
Nothing.
Do you think it's going to be like typical couples do, where it's just all the bride planning everything and the groom?
Wait, I don't have to do anything.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was an option. That's an option.
Show up. That's about it.
That's it. You're done.
All right. Proposal done.
That's it.
I'll show up. Oh, she's yelling in the living room.
Listen,
Mark, thanks for reminding me too.
Listen to what I have to say.
You know,
stand over here.
If you don't want it to be all Star Trek,
Oh
you're
God.
participating.
Oh, nice.
Did you guys see her?
We heard her.
Yeah, we heard her. We heard her.
Yeah, she's a big Trekkie.
Oh, look at Tom. Live long and prosper, Thomas.
Oh, did it wrong. There we go.
There you go. Nanu.
Listen, guys, I gotta go make some dinner because I have to get going. I gotta be there early tonight. So,
all right, Bracktoon, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, buddy.
yeah,
Have a great
look forward
show.
to seeing all of you on Twitch later. I will try to
We will be there.
I can. Yeah.
Cats,
There
me
you
and you, brother. We'll stay up. We'll watch him. Check him out.
I'll be there.
I'll try and stay up if I can.
Yeah.
All right.
And also, as everyone's mentioning, like meeting DJs and supporting DJs and stuff. And Marky D's got a great point here.
Yeah.
We all know DJ J. He's the grocery, the Walmart bangers, and all that other fun stuff. And you know, I know Staples, you're a huge fan, but he's got his reggae show next week, and he needs about 75 people. So he's going to be a making partner.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I'm doing my show, so unfortunately I can't.
Crew to make partners. So this is very, very exciting times.
I can read him after my show, but that's
So anyone that's listening that does not know DJ J, maybe someone, Marky D, or someone can put his link up so they can follow him.
I already had it there, guy. Yeah.
Thanks, Jay. Or Dan, sorry.
Yeah. And just make sure too, if you guys do it, just to be partners, you know, the numbers got to stay up there. If you can, open up a computer, even if you're not on Twitch that day, just open up a computer, go in there, and you know, just leave it running in the background, kind of thing. Yeah. You know, just so he gets those numbers. If you have multiple accounts, try and get good
for him, man. That's
Is
great.
that Wednesday? Is that on Wednesday?
Monday.
Next Monday.
Next Monday. All right, I just started following. All right, great.
Eastern time.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good night. I'll talk to you
Bracktoon,
later.
take care.
Fun night, Bracktoon. We'll tune in.
Good luck tonight.
Play locomotion.
That'll happen. So, Dan.
Yeah, guy.
You want to talk a little bit about your next battle thing?
Yeah, sure.
What do we got going on?
Okay, so I'll hide that.
I'll be right back.
I gotta get my phone.
Hurry back, Michael.
Yes, Michael. Yeah, so we do have Twitch DJ battles ready to go. And our first battle this month is going to be the Euro battle. That starts tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, Twitch DJ battle. So make sure if you're not following Twitch DJ battles, you do that. So the way it's going to work, I'll give everybody a little bit of a rundown on this. Let me see if I can find that information. Hold tight.
Is it battles with or without an S at the end of it, Dan?
Twitch DJ battles with an S at the end.
Oh,
yeah. So the way it's going to work is everyone is going to be given a category. There are 8 contestants, and I'm going to tell you about those people in just a moment. They're going to be given a category. In the first week, it'll be teams. So team 1 will face team 2, team 3 versus team 4, and every week it's going to change. So then the following week will be team 1 versus team 4, team 2 versus team 3, and so on. Category is going to be selected at random. Each player from the first 2 teams will play about 30 seconds of the song. Okay? 30 seconds of the song. So there's going to be 4 songs played. And then the idea is that the chat, you're going to vote on the best 2 songs, the best combination of songs. You're going to vote on the best combination there. So the contestants, I'm not going to tell you what the categories are, because the categories, I kind of want to leave that as a surprise for everybody.
Okay.
But the contestants, we have, of course, the one and only DJ Marky D in the chat there. We do have as well DJ J Online. We have Vernimal. We have DJ Vinny Vegas, DJ T Green, DJ Stevie P. We have, for week 1, we have a partial team, we'll say. So week 1 will be Retro Mix Toronto, and then week 2 and 3 will be DJ Cats. And the last contestant is Steel Neil. Okay, so what I wanted to do today is I need to get what's the best way to do this, Staples? I guess I should just share the screen, right, Kai?
Yeah, go for it.
I can share the screen, I think, for this. Okay, so what we want to do is I need to create the teams. These guys are all performing tomorrow. They don't know that they're going, except for Cats, yeah. They don't know what the teams are, so we're going to do the teams right now. And I think the best way to do it is we're just going to do a random draw with my fun little spinny wheel here, if I can get that up. Here we go.
Oh, I love the wheel.
Love the wheel, eh? All right, so team number 1, we have, click to spin.
Do it.
Team 1 is
Price is Right is faster, you know that, eh?
Yeah, right. Have your cat spayed or
Steel
neutered.
Neil.
Steel Neil.
So remove him from there.
Neil.
Next
and the
is-
wheel keeps on turning. I'm going to sing every person on here.
That's what I was just going to do the same thing.
Burn them all. Ooh,
Vernimal.
Burn them all.
and I want and I need. Burn them all.
all.
Awesome.
Little Def Leppard action. Wartech, we got
Kinda
to do
froze
another
there,
Hard
kinda
Rock Heavy
froze.
Metal Ray Train, by the way.
How's everyone doing out there, by the way?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh.
I'm ready whenever you are. You
All
said-
right.
All right.
That was fun.
Cats is the next one, and then we're going to go on
Is-
here.
Is Cats in like, are you guys a team then?
No.
Somewhat. Cats is going to do, or Tom's going to do the first week.
Okay.
Oh man.
And then
Oh,
T
man.
Green next.
So that makes Tom the
DJ
top.
Vinny Vegas, DJ Vinny
I
Vegas.
thought it was
DJ
Vinny Vegas for a second there.
All right. So the first we have team 1. First person is Steel Neil. Team 2, Vernimal. Team 3, Cats. Team 4, DJ T Green.
Shout out
So
MC
joining
Tom
Steel
77
Neil. Joining Steel Neil is
on the wheels of Neil.
DJ Stevie P.
DJ Stevie P. I don't think I know DJ Stevie P. Do I?
DJ Stevie P is a he's a DJ here in Toronto on Z103.5
Oh, yeah,
Oh, okay.
on the
The
radio
ringer.
station Z103.5.
DJ Danny D.
DJ Danny D. Yeah, he's going to go up against us.
Vernimal joining up with DJ Vinny Vegas.
Can DJ Vinny?
DJ Vinny Vegas.
I hate when he does that.
I hate it.
All right, Cats and Retro Mix.
You're welcome.
You have either Marky D or J Online.
Marky D.
Oh,
J
snap.
Online.
Oh, well, you know, oh, that's going to be a tough one.
That's a
That's,
good one.
that's a tough one.
Well, according to
That's a good
Mark,
one.
he doesn't. We don't know each other. Long story.
Oh, is it?
There you go. And DJ T Green with Marky D.
Well,
There
that,
we go.
I think that'll be the toughest of all of them. But I think Marky D will take him out.
So the other thing is now, so make sure you guys join DJ Twitch Battles. That's kicking off tomorrow, 8 p.m. Next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, and the following Tuesday as well, 8 p.m. Eastern. And just so you know, the winner will have not only bragging rights, But chat, this is where you get to decide what the winners will get as well. Twitch DJ Battles is now an affiliate. So any bits and subs that are made for the month will go to the winner. The winner is gonna get all of that. Split between the two teams, of course. Yeah.
Can't wait to buy that Pez dispenser.
Yeah, I'm not making money anything off this. I just want all of this to go to the streamers, and make sure you guys follow all of those fantastic DJs. And again, check it out on DJ.
Twitch DJ Battles. Question for the Euro people out there: is Blue Monday considered Euro? Can I?
No, well, iPhone 65 Blue is considered Euro.
Can I rewind about the money there, Dan? Because I thought Staples said the same thing about this show when it first kicked off. All the money.
No,
he did. I'm getting my kick.
Pay my moderators, so beat it.
Why am I even here?
He did. I'm getting my kick. I don't know.
I'm gonna send you all $100 grand. I'm gonna send you $100 grand each. The candy bar.
Yeah. I think Mike's been dipping into the candy bars. If you know.
Yeah. One edible, you're labeled for life.
Hey, Mike, look at that, hey, buddy.
Oh,
whoa!
That's what's left since last week.
Those are edible.
It's still quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. If it was me, I would have fucking killed that bag.
What, are you afraid? Go for it, man. That would have been gone in a night.
Yeah.
No.
I really want chocolate now too. That's the thing.
Mike, why do you shut off your camera?
Please.
I'm eating. What do you want me to?
Yes.
Yeah. We want to see
eating on camera before.
Thomas made me hungry.
No one cares anymore.
That's why you're not.
No,
that's why you're not getting a cut of the bits.
That's it.
Yeah, right. That's the reason why. That reason alone is the reason.
Martech, let me ask you, how are things by you in Arizona? Are they opening up? Are you going to be doing like in-person gigs soon?
They are opening up, but entertainment not yet in most places, like at the bar club that I work at. DJs and live bands are not coming back until August.
Oh, wow. Okay.
August. Yeah.
Shout out to Henry Hefre for subscribing to this nonsense 6 months in a row. Thank you, Henry.
Henry's going to the club tonight. He's the guy's one of the clubs to see Black Tune.
He is going to go see Black Tune, yeah.
Cool.
So nothing till August, huh?
Yep, I already have an 80s night going on in August, a 90s night, and some other thing. They're anxious, but they're also very cautious.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait until August. They're open, so people can go there, but it's like a jukebox. They have karaoke on Thursdays and a comedy show on Sundays.
Okay.
But yeah, they don't
figure out.
They don't want a lot of people dancing like on each other until August. They feel safer for August.
Okay. Well.
Hey, Jay online's in the chat. Jay, you and I are partners tomorrow in the battle, and then you and Eli after.
No, isn't it Marky D and Jay?
No.
It's a Jay Online and Marky D. So.
No, they were the last in spot 7 and 8.
So it's you and Jay online.
He'll destroy me. Okay, I forfeit Jay. You have won.
No, you're partnered with him, guy.
I thought you said, "Are you okay, Spider?"
I thought you said you're right, Spider. Exactly what this moment is.
Wait a second. I'm partnered with Jay, or I'm playing against Jay?
You're partnered with Jay.
Kid.
Oh, and we're gonna win for sure.
All right, guys, I got to drop. It's dinner time. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Hey,
Eric, thank you. Come back anytime. Everyone, say goodbye to Eric.
Bye, guys.
Take care, guy. Hold on, guy. What's for dinner?
I have no idea. I haven't talked to her yet about
Don't
it.
say salmon.
Tell her to put it in the chat. We want to see it in the chat.
Yeah, we want to know.
All right. Later, guys.
We'll see you again, Eric. Thank you.
Don't say salmon. Everyone's having salmon tonight.
Salmon and rice.
Salmon, roast meat, and rice.
Yeah.
Everyone's having their salmon.
Hey, Staples, I heard you say that racist joke about Chinese earlier.
Yes, it wasn't my joke. It was a Joe Coy joke.
Pearl's pissed.
Is she mad? Don't look. It was Joe Coy. It was his joke. I just repeated.
Yeah, he just repeated it.
She said, "Fuck that guy. I don't want to ever see him."
It's not like Michael Scott doing the whole Chris Rock thing.
Chicken
tostadas. Chicken tostadas.
Tostadas, sorry.
Tostadas. Nice tostadas you got there.
Pause?
Yeah, it was just a Joe Coy joke. I meant nothing by it.
I know. I'm just joking with you.
Yeah.
Dude, up in Vegas.
We know how you are.
I'm not that. I'm not anyway.
You're an asshole.
I'm not.
How
Well,
many people in the chat think Staples is an asshole?
remember
Can
that.
we get a poll going, guy? Can I be a mod on your channel so I can put polls up?
You're a good asshole.
Oh, thank you.
A respected asshole.
Oh, you're so kind.
You're not like a politician asshole. You're a
Like
good
Dennis Leary, song asshole, like that.
You know what? Can we talk about Twitch for a minute? Because I'm going to be 100% honest. Like, Mike, you spent some time away from Twitch. Tom, you took a week. Eli, you did your thing, and I know Dan, whatever. But like,
I'm doing it again.
What
Yeah,
Dan,
like-
whatever? What was that? I mean,
well, you've pretty much been consistent.
no, I haven't. I was consistent for the longest time up until October.
Okay.
And then I fucked off for October, November, December. I couldn't be around. November,
Wait.
December, January, and February, actually. But anyways, go on.
This is why I love this woman, because she's got no problem telling the public that I'm an asshole.
She's a keeper.
She's.
Hey, you're with someone that's a keeper. It tells you right away to your face you're an asshole.
Yeah, no, she keeps it real. I'm not going to deny that.
That's what you want.
she's good at
That's
that.
what everybody wants.
But
What were
like,
you saying about Twitch, though? Go on.
so my point about Twitch is like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I love getting together with you guys and talking, but like, I've gotten to the point where it's like, I don't want to make any of the extra effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, to prepare for a stream. I love having the guests come on, but it's scheduling and things of that nature. That's kind of like why next week there's no guests. I just need to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You've been doing this for 3 months now.
what's that, Eli?
You've been doing this like for 4 months. It's nice to take a little bit of a break every so often.
Yeah, and I mean, I love hanging out with you guys. I mean, but let's be honest, we don't only talk on a Monday night, which is great. Mike, it just ignores us all the time, not just on a Monday night.
I know.
Yeah. But
Sure, he does.
do you guys ever find that you're getting like I need to take a break or step away?
There's times where
Every
if I need to stream,
Yeah.
actually, I was talking to Marky about this because usually on Wednesdays he raids over to me, and there's times where I didn't feel like streaming, and Mark just kept saying, "All right, we're raiding over to Impressions Music in 20 minutes," and I'm like, "Well, I guess I have no choice now." But I kind of didn't because I just wanted to relax a little, just to sit back and relax. You know what, those Staples, but at the same time, I know what you're asking, but I want to ask you, don't you also have those days where you're like, fuck, I can't wait to stream. I want to get on there. I just want to hit that go live button. Don't you have those days too, though?
Not
because
lately,
I have
no.
more. I have more of those days than I do of the I don't feel like streaming days.
You know what? Can I answer something? I feel like I do have those days, but on specific days. Like for instance, I mean, yeah, Wednesday. Sometimes I really look forward to the Wednesday thing when Freddie's on, but when Freddie doesn't want to do the Wednesday, then I just it's a wash for me. I don't do it. But like certain days, like Canada Day, for example,
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to Canada Day because I'm a big advocate for Canadian music. I love it. I think a lot of you guys are too. So I'm looking forward to like what Thomas is going to play.
Me
I'm
too.
looking to a stream after him or whatever way it works out. And there's so much stuff. So that's probably the only thing I'm really looking forward to in that way. But otherwise, I've kind of like eased back more, and also a lot of other streamers have eased back too. It's not, it's just like I say, life is sort of moving on. Camp is coming to an end.
What are you looking at, Mike?
I'm watching the hockey game. 2-0
And
Vegas.
Yeah.
Marky, to be fair, you said Impressions last Wednesday couldn't do it. To be fair, I couldn't do it because of
I'm watching you
fucking
eat your
Twitch. Stupid Twitch went down, and I don't know if you guys know about this, but Twitch was down last Wednesday, where there was a probably a good half hour or so. People couldn't go live; they couldn't connect.
There was an update they did last week, I heard.
Yeah, and it fucking pissed me off because I was trying to go live, and then I'm changing my settings, trying to go live. Nothing was working. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Just to find out it was fucking Twitch.
And
Twitch was
that's the thing too. Like,
problematic, yeah.
Like Mike was a perfect example. How many times did we went with that one for Staples, that Rock Raid train? I mean, he was ready to go. He prepped everything. He wanted to get things playing, and then 16 times it booted them out. So it's you beat yourself up, and you can't have expectations of Twitch. You just can't. You've got to go on and go on.
I think that was the Twitch gods trying to tell Impressions something.
Oh man. Oh, and there he goes.
He just hit his home run and left.
Yeah. But I'll get there again, I'm sure. But like Buck Rogers said, he took 6 weeks off after. He's somebody else that should be on here. He took 6 weeks after doing.
Bring him in.
12
Bring him in
months.
right now.
Send him the link, Thomas.
Hmm?
Send him the link.
Ask him. You want to?
Buck Rogers, you want to join us?
Buck Rogers, you want to join us?
Put yes in the chat, and we'll send you the link. What are you watching? What is that, Mike?
He's what?
Oh,
Dennis
my theme song, Dennis Leary. I'm an asshole.
Yes.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Slightly, yeah.
It's
I
buffering.
play that once in a while.
We got to get Mike, Eli, and Thomas with actual mics, man.
No, I have an actual mic. Dude, I don't have a studio set up right now.
Oh, you can hear me. I can talk fine.
We can hear, but if we start talking,
You want to plug it in?
Let's
then
just eat some chips.
we go over top of you guys. Doritos, Guy, turn the bag around. What flavor is that?
Oh, guy.
I sent you the link, Buck Rogers.
You want me to plug it in?
Are you
Just
ready?
click the link.
Watch this shit.
The ketchup,
what do you-
yeah, Guy.
Ketchup Doritos.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Only in Canada, eh?
Only in Canada. That's right.
Everything
You
ketchup
guys
in
are
Canada.
missing something good. They
I
I
love
have
it.
to add that to the care package next time I put in an order.
Everything in Canada is ketchup.
This is why
my
our
God.
flag
You know
is
why? We're always just trying to catch up with everything else.
Best, Guy. This is why our flag is red. I love that.
Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
ketchup chips.
Yeah.
All we
You
do
ever
is
heard the joke why Canadians like to do a doggy style?
Mm.
No, why?
So they can both watch the hockey game?
These are
Nice.
good.
That's funny too. Honey Dijon?
Well,
Yeah.
that was good, Thomas.
Tyler, do yourself a favor. Buy Miss Vicky's, the dill pickle one, the new
So
dill
good.
pickle one.
I had them. They're good.
Okay.
And the Applewood. The Applewood is good as well.
Henry, thank you for the bits, buddy. Henry cheered 300 bits, everybody.
Hey!
Thanks for those biddies.
There he is.
So 300. How much of that 300 does Mike Harding get?
He gets nothing. Bonjour,
Yeah.
Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers, how are you?
I'm doing great. I had a great stream tonight, lots of fun, and then I joined you guys.
Nice, nice.
Well, you
Oh,
came
you
to the
Sorry
wrong
to hear that.
What did you play today?
Today was something very special. I played 80s music from the Limelight from Montreal.
Oh, very nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so Boanin, all the big classics from Native Love, from Divine, all the great stuff that played early then.
Fantastic.
That's
Yeah, it
awesome.
was great. I had great viewers tonight, so it was fun.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
where are you coming to us from, Buck? You're where?
Yeah.
So
Montreal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're français.
Yeah, I
Oui.
just got, just moved to Gatineau, but I'm originally from Montreal. Grew up in
That's normal.
Montreal, and was influenced by. There was a radio station at the time called CKMF Montreal Energy.
Uh-huh.
Radio Energy.
Yeah, right, Radio Energy. So I was influenced by that at
PKF.
a young age, and that was the jet set with Douglas Leopold and everything, the Limelight, Crescent Street in Montreal, and everything. And I got so hooked up with that I decided I wanted to do that myself.
Yeah.
So I started DJing as everybody else, mobile and everything, and then
Yeah.
started working for Radio Energy myself. So, and then after that, worked about 30 years in clubs. So I used to work at the radio station till around midnight, and then I would head up to the clubs after my shift at the radio, and then spin till 3 a.m.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did that for quite a while, and then until my wife said, "Okay, that's enough," or you're getting
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
Is your real name Buck Roger?
No, my real and this is a great story. So
Okay.
my real name is Robert Roger. Okay.
Okay.
But when I got into radio, first thing the producer brought me in his office, and the director, musical director, said, I'm not going to name you Robert Roger on the radio. It's going to be too many R's to roll. So yeah, that's it exactly. So it's DJ Buck Roger. He says, we're not going to say Robert Roger. Look at all the R's we got to roll. So
Yeah.
your name is now officially Buck Roger, and that's stuck for all the time. All the
Oh,
years.
okay.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
More importantly, a Canadians fan or Nordique fan?
Montreal, I'm watching them right now. They're losing 2-0. So
Yeah, but they weren't ready tonight because they're in the West Coast. So they'll do well. They'll win.
My wife is from Montreal, and it's great because obviously me being in Toronto, Leafs fan, and she's Montreal, it's a great rivalry. And when her parents, her dad just kills me when Montreal moved forward and the Leafs were out.
Mhm.
Oh man, this house was not fun to be in. The boys will tell you it's been in the basement for a while.
Yeah. Hockey was the least of your problems, Mike.
Is that it? That was it?
Yeah.
That wasn't the reason, but
No, you know what, Buck? I feel confident, regardless of what Leaf fans feel. And I mean, I'm a delegated Leafs fan because I've lived in Toronto for close to 20 years. But I feel confident that Montreal is going to go far. They're going to go far. They've already gone far. They're going to go further. This might be a 7-game series, though. However,
Yeah.
4-game sweep, Vegas, go.
Yeah. You big music fan. I got to tell you a story. So I talked to you about Radio Energy at the time in Montreal, which that was the revolution of the British invasion and the discos in Montreal and everything. And then in the early 80s, I'd say, okay, let's go to Toronto and check how Toronto is. Oh my God. Toronto was so awful in the beginning of the 80s. Nothing was happening. It was dead. Come back to Montreal. Says, what's going on in Toronto? Like, and then they picked up after in the 90s and really picked up after, you know?
Yeah.
Then
Montreal was the place to be, though, for sure. And still is. Like, it's not like guys in Toronto look to Montreal and go, you know, it goes UK, Montreal, and then Toronto just for the nightlife. And in terms of your radio dance, more dance stuff in Montreal. You know, like in the UK, it's more dance.
Right.
Rather than, you know, you have your typical rock. This is more dance stuff. But it's fun. I enjoy Montreal a lot.
Does Lafleur's still exist in Montreal?
Which one?
Lafleur's?
Lafleur.
I don't think so.
The restaurant?
You mean?
Oh wait.
What's that?
Are you talking about the hot dog stands or what?
Yeah, Michigan, but that
I think it does. It does. Doesn't it?
They're still.
I was there like last year, and I thought I was right by there.
I love a good chili dog with fries and a Coke. Love it.
I could go for a chili dog with fries.
Anytime, right, guy? Anytime.
Anytime, guy. Anytime. Yeah, Montreal is the best. You want to talk about Euro? I mean, that's like tons of the Euro comes right out of there, right? So
yeah.
Lots of Euro. Yeah, we used to have it called DJ where we buy our records or vinyl at the time. That was in a little basement. We'd go in there.
What was it called?
It's called DJ Pierre.
Okay.
He was on St. Catherine Street in the basement. And that guy used to travel to Europe and New York and buy all these 12 inches, bring them in. And then all these DJs from Montreal, we'd walk in, listen to them, and then buy them right off the press.
Oh, wow.
I was there. Sorry, I was there for the Pearl and I 1-year anniversary. We went to Montreal back in 2019, and we went to this place. We heard this was really good for corned beef.
Oh, nice.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Schwartz's is iconic, man.
Yeah, it was a good place.
I don't think it's still there anymore. Is Schwartz's
still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
I go to, what should we drink with this? He goes, you have to have this. You have to have a black cherry.
You're asking them, dude. You know me. I'm a deli guy here, man. So
black cherry
racist.
So Buck Rogers, I just sent you a follow. What stuff do you typically play? Because obviously I haven't seen any of your shows yet. But what do you typically play? What is your favorite music to play?
So two things. I'll start off by the beginning because this is interesting. So I started off because I'm more of a party person, a club person, and so on. So I started that way on Twitch, playing pop stuff, dance stuff, and all of the things that were big hits in the clubs. And then for some reason, I don't know, I got to a point where I said to myself, that's not what brings you pleasure when you're playing. Okay. So I said, I'm not playing that stuff anymore. So basically I got caught into, you know how Twitch is built? It's built like this casino. Twitch is awful. Like it makes you want to have more viewers, want to grow faster, want to go to partner, and so on and so on. And I went so fast, I had to stop. Like I went from 300 viewers to 900 viewers, like in about 3 months. Okay. Wow. And I said to myself, why are you on Twitch? I started off when I was on Twitch just to play music because I enjoyed music and for a couple of friends.
Yeah.
And
we all do.
And I got caught in it. Honestly,
it does suck you in. And you got to know Yeah, you gotta know like when to step back, and we've all had our moments of stepping back.
It's like gambling.
But doing it for the mindset. For me, it was like for my own mental health, because we're so used to doing the live show.
Right.
I just wanted to do my own thing. If I had 5 viewers, great. If it grew up into, I never thought of it as a business. But I think come September, I'm going to treat it as a business. I think I'm going to, once I get into I bought a new house, guys. I don't know, we kind of touched on it a little bit off air, but.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you. And I think I'm in September, once we're kind of established in the house, I have my own little studio. I'm going to treat it as a job. I do love just doing it for myself, because it is a mental thing I have to play. But I'm going to try it as a job for a couple of days or a couple of hours every day, Monday through Friday. Go to competition with Retro Mix Toronto and play nothing but 80s. And see what we can do.
You know what you should do? Can I give you an idea? You should on Wednesdays. You should just do 90s too. 90s on Wednesday.
I want to
do competition's good.
You could do like a breakfast club.
I'm gonna call it the Nooner, and then I'm gonna call it the Retro Mix 2.
Yeah. Wow.
I love this. I love this comment from DJJ Online. I'll tell you why. So we were hanging out with. Sorry to change.
I love you, Jay.
We were hanging out with my brother on Saturday, and we're talking. He's like, "Oh, what about this stream and this stream?" And Jay, not a word of a lie. My brother, RT46, he goes, "You know who one of the nicest guys on Twitch is? He seems like he's always willing to lend a hand and give." DJJ on, not you guy. DJJ Online. That guy just always wants to share his knowledge with everybody. It's so shouts out to Jay Online for that, man. Yeah,
he's great. Honestly, Jay is good.
And he's not a DJ. He's just like RT46 is just a fucking guy who likes to
He's
watch.
He's a shitty brother, I heard.
He's a shitty brother who just likes to watch people. But you know, he for somebody like that to notice it. So again, shout out to Jay.
He's just a fucking guy.
He is.
Did you say it was funny?
No, he's just a fucking guy.
Funny how?
I was gonna say you like
funny how?
Like how? Like a clown?
Like a clown? Like he's there to amuse you?
Okay.
Like what the heck makes him so funny?
Buck, I did mean to cut you off though, but what was the continuing on with?
My only advice to you is I experienced it. Just be careful if you're starting a business, because you want more money and more money. I was earning $2,000 a month at the end, you know.
Oh, wow.
I was getting my check by Twitch 2,000. Quebecers are loose on money. I was getting raid train level 5 every freaking show. But
that's
sorry. Why do you say the end? Why do you say it at the end?
I stopped at a point. I said, you know what? I'm not doing it for the right reason. Okay, I'm not doing it to earn money. I'm a director of HR.
Right.
At
You have a fuller life.
That, you know, I'm doing it because I like to play music and I'm passionate about it. That's the reason why I do it.
That's why.
So I was going offline, and then I said to myself, why are you doing this? What's your real intention, and what do you like in music? So I'm a big 80s fan. So I started playing only 80s, and that's what I play only 80s, and I enjoy it so much, and I'm having more fun than ever. My viewers are increasing just because the viewers are seeing that I'm passionate about the music, you know, and it makes a huge difference. Before, I was starting to look tired. I was not engaging as much with the viewers. I was not as friendly, you know, and it got to me. And I was drinking at my shows too, so that's not good, you know.
Oh, there you go.
So I said to
Take
myself,
note, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't drink at 11 o'clock in the morning. You see me at noon, maybe we'll have a nooner.
Okay, noon is good. That's fine. Yeah.
Getting lit up.
Yeah, so Mike, just be careful if you want to start a business. You really gotta balance it out, because it could get to you easy.
I just thought, I think doing it every single day is, and I give guys that do it, like Retro Mix, I give them kudos, because it is very hard to do.
Retro Mix.
Even if it is a 2-hour show every single day.
More than that.
Because it's got to get stale at some point. You know, you need to step back or refresh. I don't know if I want to do just 80s, and I kind of kid with Thomas, but kind of not kid. I may want to do like a weekly Mondays Motown Tuesdays will be 70s. Wednesdays will be 80s. You know, that kind of idea. Thursdays will be 90s. And just go after that and see what we get, you know, and see what comes out of the mix.
At the end of the day, though, and I've said this before, I've said this on this show before as well, never forget the reason why you put on the headphones in the first place.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Never forget the reason why you put the headphones on in the first place. You didn't get into DJing for, like, what was the reason that you started DJing? If you did it because that's what you wanted a career that you wanted to make cash, and that's what the goal is, that's your focus. If you did it because you love it and then the cash comes along, that's great, right?
Yeah.
So just never steer away from the goal from the beginning, kind of thing, if that makes sense, right? You know,
Jay, jump on if you got 2 cents on this. Jay, DJ Jay.
He does, and he makes a good point, but at the same time,
because I'm not watching the chat. I'm not watching the chat. I'm just watching.
He makes a good point. He says, "We love what you're doing. There's no such thing as a Twitch burnout." But I don't necessarily agree with that. I think, like anything in life, you get tired of doing something over and over again. I just do. I mean, any job you work at.
I don't know. I agree with Jay on it. If you love what you're doing,
I'm not judging what he's saying. I think what he's saying is correct. But you know, I know for me,
we've all had those days where you're just like, you need to step back. I mean, I have my Sunday show. I enjoy my Sunday show. I don't want to miss it. It drives me crazy. While I'll go on 3 or 4 times on that Sundays because I really truly miss it. But you don't see me engaging in everyone's chats like I used to. You don't see me in, you know, here I'm at Marky D's, or here I'm at Retro Mix now, or here I'm at Jay's show, and here I'm over at Staples show. I'm not at Eli's show. I want to take a step back from all of that and just do for me kind of right now. And I just thought if I could give people 2 hours every single day, Monday through Friday, like a work week starting in September, I want to treat it like a radio station. I want to treat it like if people are going back to work and the world is slowly getting back to somewhat normal, they may tune in rather than going to their local radio station. They may tune into my 2 hour mix.
But then going on the flip side of it, but then are you afraid of that burnout? That if you're like, listen, daily is a big thing. Thomas, I don't know if there's anybody else. Is there any other DJ who's on every day? Like
Alpha Music is on every day. I know this group out of Australia. They're performers, they're not DJs. They perform every day. Sometimes they do 8 or 9 hours a fucking day. I mean, I look at it from the audience perspective too, that it can get stale and get annoying. I'm looking at it from my perspective. I can say seeing something over and over again, regardless of you digging or playing different songs, it can just get to be bothersome. I mean, everybody wants to take a vacation. That's why I like Howard Stern, because the fact is, you know, he's going to do 3 weeks, and on the 4th week he's going to take a vacation. He'll do 2 hours. Like, you got to look at it from the audience perspective. That's all I do.
Yo,
what's going on, Jay?
Can you hear me? I don't have my setup proper, so I
you're good. Yeah,
Buck, this is DJ J. I don't know if you know him but he's doing very well.
He's brilliant.
Dude, I am so proud of you right now, man. You're so close. We were kind of pushing you a little bit for your Monday show, getting up as close to partner as he possibly can, and he's pretty close.
I mean, I'm 6 shows away, so just got to keep at it.
We're gonna make that happen, guy. Yeah.
You know, but just what I was saying about the Twitch burnout. I can only speak for myself. I don't see it being a burnout, music wise. If you're burned out from actually standing there doing the job, or you know you've been DJing too long and you want to hang with your family, I'm not speaking about that because I believe that there is that Twitch burnout. But music wise, Twitch has allowed me to just literally do anything I wanted, and because of that, I don't have Twitch burnout. For example, like I love to do my Monday night dance hall show. And I get my rocks off doing that, but that doesn't mean I want to do dance hall every night. Heavy pause, right? That doesn't mean I want to do dance hall every night, right? So for me, I only do the things I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I love new trap music, but doesn't mean you're going to see me doing a show of it just because it's like I just don't love it. I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? Everything you see me do, I love. So for me,
music, man, there's enough like in what you've Twitch has opened up, and Buck, you can get on this as well. there's so much that has been brought out to Twitch now that DJs are now reaching and stretching the crates and really like, fuck, you can do it in the 80s and not play the same track for like a month.
But again, look, dude, he's the prime example right there. He's the prime example. A year ago, Tom used to play, and Tom, don't take this the wrong way when I say it. He used to play, and it did seem a little bit repetitive. He re-looked at it and thought, what can I do different? And now, for the longest time, what's he been doing? Changing it up, always playing different styles, playing different music, different songs.
He keeps watching my shows, though.
That's what it is. He's stealing everything from you. That's it.
Well, Tom is very good like that. Tom takes a compliment for seeing other people's stuff and then takes it.
I just got to bust his balls because I love him. He's great.
Of course.
But
No,
it's good.
And Mike, you know what? You're below me, Mike. I can dangle him right now.
right there.
Henry with the biddies. Thank you, Henry.
But like I said, as long as you do what you want to do, Twitch, you control everything. That's the best part, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I'm saying, like, I personally think it's hard to be burnt out because you control everything. You control when you go live. You control the music you play. You control the energy you put out. It's all you. So I mean, if again, one man's opinion, if you are getting burnt out, I think you have to dig deeper on what it is. Because like I said, for music wise, I don't think the music wise, but like I said, if are you standing in your basement for 40 hours a week or 40 hours a month away from your family? I believe that 1000% the burnout. But as for DJing, every show I do, I absolutely love. And again, I treat Twitch to play music that I literally cannot play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my morning show is the perfect example. Like, I play songs that I can't play at a wedding, I can't play at a corporate event, and I can't play at a club. So if I can't play those three at any of those, where the heck am I going to play this? Like, why is it even on my laptop? Right. Yeah, so I use that. So that's my opinion on, again, the whole burnout thing. If you keep doing what you want, you keep curating the way you want. My opinion, I'm always happy because I control everything.
I think it's also balance too, Jay. Like, I think a lot of people have a specific type of balance. So if you have balance when you're doing your company and you're doing the editing stuff you're doing and you're doing what you're doing, you can look forward to it. That's like Mike. Like, Mike always looks forward to his Sunday show.
I love it.
Something that's always there. And he knows, regardless of anybody who listens, it can be 3 people, 4 people, 20 people, he enjoys doing it. But at the same time, I think
he's doing it well.
What's that?
And he's doing it and doing it well.
Exactly. But I do feel, I don't know if it's exactly burnout. I think the fact that matters, I don't think the word is burnout. I think the fact is that I think that as things are going on and people are getting back to doing normal things, like being with families, seeing friends, patios, all that stuff, I think people feel like they are subjected to DJing because they've always done it now on Twitch. And they also have, you say control, but a lot of people have no control over the control they should have. You follow me? So
I completely agree with that for sure. But again, at the end of the day, if you're controlling your fate on Twitch, for example, like, I think everyone is completely different. Like, I think people with families, don't have as much time to spend on Twitch as other people. And like that was one thing I even told my wife, that if we didn't have a 2.5-year-old daughter, bro, I would probably be on Twitch 7 days a week, to be honest. Because like I said, when I go on Twitch, it's not just me DJing. Like, I am having the time of my life when I'm on Twitch.
And it shows all
right?
this,
right?
Yeah.
Like for real. So like, I want to be on Twitch, to be honest, as much as I can. But like I said, I think it's different for everybody, but you got to look into yourself. Everyone's different, and you got to figure out, like Buck Rogers said, why are you on Twitch? I think that is the main question, and everyone needs to. Why are you on Twitch? Is it to play music because it's a mental health thing? Because I think that's cool. Is it to make money because you're not DJing outside right now? Is it a bit of both? Is it, you just want to be able to
side hustle?
We're in heat. We're in DJ heat here.
Yeah, man.
So it's like, I was saying to Mike, it's like, it's cool because like places are opening and stuff and patios are open. You feel like, hey, okay, like now it'd be great to go DJ on a patio or a pool party or something like that. And you want to do that where I don't know. I mean, I don't know how Thomas does it. On a gorgeous day, he stands in front of the sun, in front of a big window all day doing a show. Where I think to myself, those are hours where I like to be outside, whether I'm walking or biking, even though I'm not maybe buying something, whatever it is. I'm out there enjoying these very, 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 very short months that we have of nice weather instead of being inside cooped up and DJing. And don't get me wrong, there's days where, as a DJ, I don't know if you can all attest to this. Maybe you can't, Jay, but some of the folks, the other guys, I mean, when you do an event, sometimes you don't feel like you want to do that event to begin with. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that went into it. The client was this, or there's all kinds of issues. Like, I don't want to do the event to begin with. And then there's days you're like, oh, I can't wait to go do that event because that client's going to be awesome. That party's going to be great. I'm going to work at a venue like Palais Royale where it's going to be great. Like, these are all little things that add up the whole form of DJing,
No, I agree. I agree.
Did you see me at Barry's there, Jay?
Sorry, what did you say?
System?
Yeah, there's a couple of DJs that burnt out.
Yeah, I saw you at System.
Yeah, a couple of DJs burnt out because they were to become partner. And so again, the goal is not to play music, was to become partner. But you know how hard to become partner, eh?
It's like becoming Harvard. It's like going to Harvard University.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've applied. I've applied 4 times, so I definitely know how hard it is.
I know someone's applied 6 times. They still can't get in.
Yeah. So you're playing music, you're having fun, and you're going to partner slowly. But some went really fast to try to become partner, and they burnt out. So they weren't doing it for the right reason. That's
What's the motivation? It's realistically, you got to look at it from Twitch. Twitch is really still, regardless of DJs or performers, it is still a gaming platform. And the fact of the matter is that we are all looking at it as a game, whether it's for subs, whether it's for bits, whether it's for encouragement, all this stuff, it's still all competitive in a gaming factor. I'm not a competitive person. I know that's kind of shitty from an industry standpoint because we're all supposed to be competitive with each other. I'm just not that kind of person. So for Twitch, for me, I'm not going to be there competing against Jay or Mike or Tom. I'm not going to do that because that's not who I am. I just want to do the music just like Roger says here. The fact is I want to just play music because I want to play some tunes. And if you want to tune in, great. If you don't want to tune in, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with whatever way you want to do it.
DJ MCV makes an interesting point in the chat. He says, how many of you use Twitch as a substitute for income if you weren't really working before?
No.
Now, would you add it to your resume? Personally, I don't think I would. And it's not out of embarrassment, other than for me personally, that's social media to me. And I wouldn't put social media in a resume. I'm not trying to sound like a fucking elitist because I'm not by any shot, but just curious.
I think to just touch on that, I think adding anything to your resume depends on the job you're applying for, I think, as well.
Right.
Yeah. Like if he's going to work at Staples, then
I don't think Twitch is going to matter. No.
But
why would you say Staples?
If you're going to a club, it might be something. Hey, yes,
Office Depot.
Thank you, Jay. you get me, Jason. Thank you. Dick over here in the Expos hat.
With going back to the other thing too is you have to look at it and say, like I said before, is what's the reason that you're doing it. But even for the partner, it's a goal. And having goals is not a bad thing.
No.
So having goals so that you do, because if you challenge yourself so that you just continue to grow, that's not a bad thing.
No.
Right?
It's not.
And funny enough, Twitch is actually set up on the goal platform. Like we all have achievements. So what I'm saying? And as you go on, you complete achievements. It is a goal mentality for sure.
All gaming mentality. It's all. I don't know how many of you guys here are gamers, like played video games growing up and love playing video games. But if you ever walked into a 7-Eleven or to an arcade and you saw those top 10 scores on an arcade, you're like,
yes,
I could beat that.
Yeah.
7 hours.
Good point, Eli.
I didn't do that. I never cared about beating the scores.
Yeah.
So that's just me. That's just who I always was. I always will be.
I like that comparison. That's a good point.
You know what I like about Twitch? And this is really, really great. I have a 16-year-old stepson who had his friends over, and they're gamers. And I had the most amazing conversation and got it, what they were talking about. Twitch, subs. They're gamers. They're on the gaming side. We're on the DJ side. And they're like, hey, have you made partner or have you done this? I go, no. I'm a lot far from that. But, people subscribe. And they're like, oh, yeah, we have people subscribe. So it was such a great conversation to be relevant with
Yes.
a 16-year-old kid.
They're streamers too, though, you're saying?
This one kid does stream. He plays video games, so and just happened to be this one kid, but they all got engaged and were so kind of like,
that's cool.
They kind of did a step back, like, you're on Twitch, kind of like, what's up?
You're an old guy. Why are you on Twitch?
Yeah, the old guy. You know what I mean? With the stash. It was great though, but we had this great conversation, and I thought, you know, if anything from Twitch, we've made great friendships, and maybe we're relating to kids.
Driss said it too, and I was going to say, so this kid is surprised. This 15-year-old kid is surprised that a 40-year-old guy is on streaming Twitch, yet he's watching a 40-year-old girl in a hot tub too at the same time. Right?
Don't judge. Don't judge.
No, but
this next Monday night show, I want everybody here on the panel to be in a hot tub. I'm just putting that out there.
There you go.
I'll come into my bathtub. Is that okay?
Yeah, totally.
No, but that's really what it. Yeah, and Mike, I love that because the fact is that you are relevant with a younger generation.
It's great.
You know, like back in the day, we couldn't do that with our parents. Parents were like, "Oh, you kids are just in your rock music and your rap music. We don't understand that much music. They didn't get it." But to be able to be relevant with a kid who's on YouTube and on Twitch and like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. You understand what's going on." And I had a whole conversation with this with someone last night about like joining Twitch, and she'd be perfect for it. But, you know, it's like very overwhelming. The language that we've learned, some of us more than others, about Twitch over this past 15 months is crazy. Like, we've all learned a language that none of us knew a year and a half ago.
And streaming as a profession as well is something not.
That's a fucking job in itself, Jay. Trust. I tried my ass to get out as far as I got. I've seen you guys. There's all sorts of emojis flying. I'm just like, how the? And I'm still like, kind of bunking my head going, okay, I'll figure this out one day. The old guy will get it. So, but to go back to that guy's thing about, you know, put it on a resume, you know what? Yeah, I would put it if it was relevant to what you are doing. If you want to showcase that owner and say, hey, I have this many followers or I have this many people come and check me out, because that may be beneficial, as Bracktune is going to be doing later on. He's going to go live and do from the nightclub that he's working at today. So I think that's fantastic. And Jay, will you do that when you go live, or Buck Rogers, will you do that later too?
Yeah, I'm waiting till clubs to open in Canada, and for sure, when I go back live, I'm going to have my camera and I'm going to be live on Twitch from the club. That's for sure.
You're going to do it, eh? Jay, what about you? Are you going to go live from the club and do it like?
I've thought about it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's different at that point.
Mystique, kind of.
Like, I think it goes back. I think it goes back to, again, you got to respect the platform, and when you're in the club, I don't think you're going to be paying attention to the chat. And I think that is where people are going to get. It's going to get interesting. It's going to get interesting. Now, again, that doesn't mean no one's going to tune in, because I know, like, there's guys like Scratch Bastard who doesn't even plug in a mic some shows and has 700 people, right? But I think it really depends on the community that you're building currently and how they react to you, and then what that will mean when the clubs open back up. To tell you the truth, again, like for example, like my morning show audience are not club goers at all, right? So it's like for me, like I know for a fact those people are not tuning into my club event, right?
Yeah.
But one thing I want to leave y'all with, I got to get back to edits. I wanted to leave y'all with something that I've been doing, and I hope everyone can do the same. I've been educating everybody on every stream about audio only mode, and I've literally been telling everybody how to listen while they're outside, not at their house. And I think the longevity of Twitch is in our hands now, because I think it's up to us to educate the people on how they can listen in. Because again, just the way people go in their car and listen to Spotify, I would so rather tune on a DJ that I love and whatever and put it in audio only mode and listen to them. So I made a video last week on how to do it. If anyone will see it, please share it. But like I said, I really recommend, if you can dedicate just a tiny bit to, and we educate our viewers on how to stay with us, you know, after this. I think I don't think Twitch has to end. And personally, I don't think it should, man. I think Twitch saved a lot of us. And then and the unfortunate side of it is, I think a lot of DJs are just going to be like, I'm out of here. World is open back up, and literally just drop Twitch like everyone that.
Look
Yeah,
at
that could open
DJ
up the doors for
Decade.
everybody
But
else.
that's why I look at it with the DJs who drop off. Well, when that happens, the ones who are holding on are just going to flourish.
No,
even
for
more,
sure. Right? For sure. I'm just saying in general, it's gonna be a sad day because people are gonna turn their back on Twitch when at the point Twitch was all we had, right? You couldn't go on Instagram.
Like
So,
an adopted animal you want to get rid of. Yeah.
Decade's a prime example of that, right? He told me flat out. He goes, I got bored of Twitch. I'm not doing it anymore. So he's
Well, it's like the kid with their toy. They get a toy for Christmas. They play with it for like 7 months, 8 months, and like remember the flipper spinner? What the fuck? What was that thing?
Yeah.
So remember how big that was for like 4 months?
Fidget spinner.
Exactly. So you know, and that's really what it is. People get sick of something. So realistically, if we continue to do the twitching and keep the audiences that we're doing, and or of course some of you guys have more audiences than others, then obviously the ones who've left Twitch, it's actually benefits to us. You know, down the road. So I mean, I would continue to do Twitch regardless of doing live events if I can. I mean, with whatever. And but I'm also curious to see like what Scratch is going to do, because I know a lot of us use him as the kind of the pioneer for what's been going on.
Yep, 1000%.
So I want to see when he does Breakfast Club at one of these nights at live events, how that's going to go, how the bandwidth's going to work. Like that's what I want to see first and foremost. And then we can make a decision.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but to answer a couple people in the chat, especially Marky D, the audience is dropping off. I just think it's our job to educate them more, man. I just honestly think. I mean, every day I talk to someone and I explain what Twitch is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this a year. I post literally videos every day about how I DJ on Twitch, and there's still people that literally like that photo, and I literally talk to them on a daily basis sometimes, and they don't know what Twitch is still.
Yeah,
they don't understand it. They just don't understand it. So I just think that enough education, and again, the more streaming you do, the better. Because man, like there's just times where people will come into my chat and they don't know what the show is about. And I think this goes for everybody. That I think some person can show up in your chat and just love your vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to one guy. I don't want to say his name because he has very low numbers. But I listen.
It's okay. It's okay. You can.
No. I listen to one guy on Sunday afternoons, and I just love his vibe. Like it's just me and him. I love. I just love his vibe, man. So I just think that the more audience you can collect and you be yourself, I just think it's going to move forward. I don't think I'm DJing when I'm on Twitch. I think I'm providing entertainment, and I don't think entertainment's going away anytime soon.
It's not. You're right.
No.
Yeah.
And a real what we're doing on Twitch is almost like we would do at a club, creating like a database of people who come up to the DJ booth. And you say, hey, give me your business card or give me your email address. You're creating a sort of a base of people who know you, who respect you, who like you, who have become closer to you in that way. And if they do ever happen to come see you at a show, because how many of us have said, have people in our lives that say, oh man, I'd love to come see you DJ sometime. I'm like, dude, I've told you I've been DJing here for 7 years, but you never come out, right? So you have no excuse now to tune into the stream. So this gives people a lot of leeway to say, I don't have to leave my home. I agree with you entirely, Jay. I mean, you're a very smart guy when it comes to it. So the fact of the matter is that, you know, you're right. When you're educating people about saying, you don't have to watch me, but tune me in audio-wise. I love the audio feature. I use it a lot, especially when I'm out walking. The fact is it's really good. So you're right. The education is key. It's very key.
And the other thing is, too, like with the live streams I've done from the actual bars I've been working at, I basically told Eli, like, you know, the experience of being live at a live gig versus doing it on Twitch now, I've basically ripped off what Eli and Tom are playing on Eli's archives, because it's like the old days where you're listening to the radio and they're live at the club, and every once in a while the radio DJ would come on and say, hey, we're live at such and such. We're at the Phoenix with DJ Thomas Hall and DJ Katz. That's what I started doing on my live events. So, and at the same time, I'm promoting Twitch to the people in the bar, telling them, if you want to see what I'm playing, go to my Twitch channel right now. It's live. And so you can really incorporate the two and just make it that much more interesting, I think.
It's interesting.
Yeah. So.
Jay, Barry loved reggae. My mom knows.
Oh, that's great.
Loves. I did an event for a DJ where all the DJs buy their stuff. It's pretty famous in the Pickering, Durham area.
And I used to work there.
Yeah, and Barry the boss, he's been there forever. You buy your DJ gear there, and I pulled up in my trusty wagon, and I opened up the doors. It was the first day that people were allowed to go to stores and get in there, and he had his doors open, and there's nobody there, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's just make some noise, and smoke machine on top of the roof, and just like the whole thing going off. And I played a mix that Jay inspired. Was Reggae My Mom Knows, and I labeled it as that straight up. I sent Jay a personal message because it was one of his shows. It was fucking fantastic, and I'll say it every day. Barry laughed. Anyone I tell that story to pisses himself laughing. So it's a good little thing. But we had a good little chuckle, and it brought people to the shop. Is what was the greatest thing ever, because it went on social media, and Barry texted me after. He goes, "The store, there's so many people that just showed up. I can't thank you enough." And I was just like, you know what?
Good.
It worked. You know,
it does work. It does.
Yeah, man. So it was really cool. It was good to do that for Barry, because he's done a lot for every DJ. I'm sure he's even if he drops $50 for you, it's $50 out of his pocket that he dropped for you.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So I gotta give him respect, and so
I'll leave you on the last note because Mike brought it up. The Reggae My Mom Knows. I know a bunch of DJs always hit me up with questions like, Jay, like how do I do that? Like how do I make concepts for shows? I think it's not about concepts. I think it's just about ideas, and you just do them and figure out how it works. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to call the Reggae My Mom Knows. Like I didn't want to call it the Honky Reggae Hits. I didn't want to call it the Reggae Wedding Classics. I didn't want to call it the commercial. I literally went with like the most direct thing, and literally from there it made itself. So I really recommend that to anybody I would go very blunt with what you want to do and then figure it out. And I think this is the time to actually experiment with that stuff. Because again, it's a lot harder. Like Scratch is the perfect example of like, I mean, he's does it at a high level, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I imagine Scratch was worried about the first Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? Because like you don't know, right? But now we get to experiment with these concepts, like my grocery store hits. Like that's going to be a party when everything opens. You know what I'm saying? My fromage show, that's going to be a club event, right? So I think everyone should just be experimenting with that.
You'll have an empty club on the fromage show. I'm telling you right now.
I don't know, man.
You'll find
I don't know about that one, man.
Don't listen to a guy in his basement.
You know what? Hey, Jay, you know where you can do it? You know that restaurant still exists. You know that restaurant that used to have that big nose in front of it? There was a restaurant in Toronto. I can't remember what's called.
Queen East. It was Queen East with the big nose that came
That's
out.
it. And then there was anyway. That would be kind of like a cool concept because it's like
that would be crazy.
I don't know. You'll definitely find the right venue for that. I guarantee.
No, for sure. Like I was even thinking about like doing like a place that actually sells cheese and like I don't know. I was thinking I had a bunch of ideas, but
yeah, like Alex Farms or something like that.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be bad too.
I think so for sure.
I'm still waiting
but guys, I gotta go. Great convo.
Yeah,
but like I said, just we got to continue educating the people on how to stay connected with us on Twitch. Because like I said, I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So the more education, the better, I think.
Jay.
Yeah.
You're playing Wednesday?
I was going to be playing Wednesday, but I'm actually going on later. So I don't think we're going to be able to coincide. But I wanted to talk to you maybe next week.
Okay, let me know. Reach out to me anytime, brother.
Yeah, man, for sure. I'd appreciate that. So yeah, man, the road to partner continues. I'm being very strategic. And I've applied 4 times and I know the formula now, and I'm okay to share it with everybody. Twitch does not care about how many subs you have.
What I said, the guy's fucking nothing but sharing knowledge.
Twitch does not care about how many followers you have.
Right.
Twitch does not even care about your monthly average. They only care about your individual show average. And I was so stupid because every time I applied, you only need to apply with 12 shows. 12 shows, every show needs to have a 75 average. What people are not doing, and again, I was one of these people. I've applied 4 times, got denied 4 times.
Sorry, Jay. 12 consecutive shows?
No, you need to have 12 shows in a rolling 30-day window with an average of 75, and you still have to meet the partner criteria of you got to stream for at least 12 days, you got to stream for at least a certain amount of hours, and you still have to have your channel average at 75. But here's the thing: I've applied. My highest I ever applied with was 129 average. And I didn't get it. And what I started to realize is when you go to their website, they actually give you all the info, and no one I don't think has ever read it. And I read it because I was mad one night. They literally tell you they look for consistency. If you have a stream that does a 50 show, and a 200 show, which was kind of like the way I was doing with the grocery store hits. When you have it like that, they look at that as not consistent. They don't care about they don't care that I have a Saturday morning show.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They all they're looking for is consistency, which I don't agree with. But in order for me to make partner, I'm gonna have to. Again, I took off tonight. I should be DJing right now, but I took off tonight to be strategic with my channel average until I make this.
So
which again, I don't agree with because I'm.
I know you gotta go. Let me ask you something. I know you gotta go, but. If let's just say you get partner, which you will get it for sure, but let's say you get partner, and all of a sudden, life goes on for you, and you're only able to Twitch your Saturday morning show for the most part. That's the show you care about the most. That's the show that gets your following. Let's say you only do that one show. Can they take away the partnership because you're not investing? Because I've heard no.
So again, according to everyone I've talked to, the answer is no. Okay. But again, what is the maybe there's a statutory limit, right? If you're inactive for a year or something like that. But to my knowledge, no. I mean, even partners actually get a lot more leeway than a lot of other people, to be honest, as well. They get a lot more leeway. So I just think it's a bit different once you become partner.
So now they're looking for 75 people in your show, guaranteed, right?
On average.
On average for the 12 shows.
All right. But hold on, for 12 shows and for the exact amount of hours. So you can't just do 12 1-hour shows. It has to add up. This is where my issue came in. If I didn't understand, I could have been partner in January, but my issue is I was applying with 21 shows that I did in a month, and 12 shows did meet the criteria, but 8 didn't. And if I would have just dropped those 12 shows or AKA said no, I would have already been partner.
It's the math. It's all the math.
It's the math, man. I know it's the math, man.
DJ's stuck at math. We're good at beats, but we're stuck at math.
Yeah, man. And anybody, I really recommend go to Google Twitch Help Partner, and they have a whole area where you can read top to bottom how they explain about what they're looking for in a partner, how to become partner. And all that stuff.
They want investment. If they're gonna invest in you, they want you to invest in them. Almost like you're like a full timer. It's almost like being a lawyer. Like it's not in that way.
No, for sure.
You become a partner in a law firm. Like you got to put enough billable hours, and you got to be worth it. Otherwise, you're just an affiliate, like a law firm. It really is the same thing in a weird kind of way.
No, I completely agree. Completely agree. Yeah.
So you're good for tomorrow, guy?
I'm good for tomorrow. You're all going down.
That's amazing. Tell them. I love the trash talk. Well, Thomas and Katz are on your team, so
I'm not worried at all. We're gonna win entirely.
Yeah. No, we're good. We're good, man. If it's Euro, we're good.
So
don't let Marky D fool you. Eh?
Other than next Monday too, I want to ask you too. So the chat knows, when else should they be following so that we can help you with that? Like I have 3 accounts. So my plan is to jump in, keep those accounts open on you, and help you out. I
appreciate that.
Right. But it's not just a matter of Monday; it's a matter of the other shows too.
Yeah, so I mean, my grocery store hits does really well, so like that one, it doesn't really matter. It's just my other shows, my Monday show, and my I've even taken off Thursday just to drive this thing home. But I don't know yet. I'm still figuring that out. It's just that I just came to realize, like, which is why I kind of stop doing stuff and really focusing on it. I just came to realize that if I don't do this now, I'll never do it. So it's just like small sacrifice, and then small sacrifice for the greater good. But right now I just don't know. All I do know is that my 10 p.m. Monday and my 8 p.m. Thursday for my current viewer base is just not working for their schedules.
Okay.
And I have the ability to change it. So why be a dick and not change it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like I set my schedule. I set my schedule in my mind. I'm like, this is my schedule. This is what it's going to be. But I'm like, wait a minute. If I want to do something, I need to do it. Like it needs to be about them, not about me.
It's poker.
So,
you're playing a full poker game.
Yeah, man. So
yeah,
you're smart. You figured it out. You seem to have figured it out. So hopefully it works for you.
I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping.
DJ Jax, I don't know about that. I'll tell you right now, because for Twitch DJ battles, when I wanted the channel to become affiliate so we can start doing the polls, and while I was becoming an affiliate, all I needed was 3 average viewers in there. I put myself in, and I put my other two accounts in there.
Right.
And it counted towards, and then I had 1 or 2 other friends who were in there as well, and it counted and it became affiliate. So I'm not sure if it counts as the IP.
It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. Another thing that's debatable is Twitch says in order to become partner and you're 75 average, you can't have any raids. Raids don't count, and they say that. But I know for a fact there's a ton of DJs who made partner off raids. I'm not part of enough raids. I think that's my issue. To answer Jax's question, although I have heard that, I sometimes think that's not true. So to be honest, I don't know.
You're right.
I don't know.
You can raid me anytime. I'll prove the theory to see if it works.
Well, all I know is I'm literally documenting my journey so that right when I make partner, you're gonna see me post a YouTube video on how to fucking make partner.
That's sick, dude. That's wicked.
He's always here to help us out.
It's gonna happen.
Telling you folks, follow him so we can help him.
It's gonna happen. Appreciate it.
Boy deserves it. Big time.
Appreciate it. All right, boys. I gotta get going. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Jay.
What time do I gotta be there? 8? I gotta be there right at 8.
I'll work it out. I'll let you know. Yeah, 7:45, 8, either 8 or 9 o'clock, like depending kind of thing. But if you can start before 8 o'clock, kind of, just to hang out, even if it's in the wings on the bottom kind of thing, So
I just want to give you guys a forewarning that at 12 p.m. tomorrow, Portugal is playing, and I just want to let you know if we don't win, I could be in a completely different mood than if we do win. Day. Right, it could be a bad day, and my bad day could start at 12 p.m. So
who are they facing tomorrow?
We're facing Hungary, which shouldn't be an issue, but it's Euro Cup. Anything can happen. So
they're hungry, man. They're hungry for the win.
Talking about hungry. How's Thomas Hall doing over there?
He's having an nap.
All right, boys. I'll see everybody tomorrow.
Good luck,
great combo, guys. Talk to you guys later.
Thank you, Jay. Take care, Jay. Take care, guy.
Oh man.
Thomas is halfway through his bag of M&Ms there. I don't know. Hold it up, guy. How much more do you have left?
He's looking at memes, guys. Don't you know he's looking at memes?
No, I'm sending information to customers.
He's sending information to content.
I'm trying to make money here. I'm trying to book weddings for next year.
Yeah, that's good. At least he's doing work, Can
you book?
I did. I'm actually happy. I just got this week two bookings for one for next year and one for August, actually.
Sweet.
So things are starting to kind of roll in, but
it's tough, man.
Yeah. Sorry, Eli. Was I boring you?
No, I'm just, dude, man. I've been up for a
little bit.
I know, guy. I'm joking.
Eli, tell us about your gig this morning.
Oh, you really want to hear about it?
Yeah. It was a shredded version of the.
Yeah. I mean, let's not say that publicly on the internet here, but
let's talk about Old Town Road.
It was no. I mean, the band is amazing. I love the band a lot. I've been traveling.
Too early for them.
What's that?
It was too early for them.
I think it was very early for us, for sure.
Did you watch it, Tom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Old Town Road. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, and the thing is, so I'll tell you a little brief story. I don't know if you guys know Anthony Wright. He's a very, very amazing human being. I didn't know him until I really joined the band. I knew of him because he had worked for a cruise line here in Toronto called Mariposa Cruises, which I used to run here when I first moved to Toronto. I used to run the AV aspect of it, the DJ aspect of it for the first couple of summers. And anyway, and then Anthony took over, so I didn't really know him. But this guy he's a jack of beyond so many trades. I want to get him here on the show. I want to get him here on this show in the next couple of weeks if we can. Sure. Maybe on the night I'm not doing the rock show. But this is a guy who he's just very, very good at what he does. He can do anything. He can play any instrument. And I mean, Scratch knows him very well too. In fact, Scratch played it on his show. I think he'll probably play it again this Saturday on his what's the show called? What's the show called? The house show he does. It's called. What's the house show that Scratch does? I can't think. I'm so tired. Not Twilight. What's the name of the show? It's a house night he does. Anybody?
I don't know.
Anyway, he does a house show, like a all house music show on Saturdays. This Saturday he's doing it. Sweet Tears. Thank you, Savory. I'm sorry, I'm really tired, so I can't think. But anyway, so Anthony performed a song that Scratch and he put together. All he does is play saxophone for like 9 minutes, and the song is called What. But the whole thing about Anthony is that he's in, of course, the band I'm in, and he's a guy who is a very, very big guy. Like, I hate to use the word fat, but he was a big guy, and over the span of the past year, he has lost a ton of weight.
Like Dan fat?
What's that?
Wow.
Wow. Well, that's not nice, man. What's wrong with you?
Not nice.
Why would you hurt his feelings like that, man?
That's not even nice.
No. He said it's open concept. It's open season on him, and it's
that's uncalled for. Like,
dude, I'm fucking fat.
Yeah, but
no,
Eli. Personally, I give. First of all, it's coming from Thomas.
Shout out to Marky D. He's going to bed.
Night, Marky. Have a good sleep.
Marky, have a good one, guys.
We each other's cojones there. It's between us. It's all cool, buddy.
Okay,
don't worry.
Well,
I'm open season on him as well as he is with me. So
I'm nice to everybody.
Anyway, so Anthony, though, he was a bigger guy. He lost so much weight. What happened?
What?
Heckler.
Oh.
Asshole. Not me, man.
Anyway,
that guy's a jerk. Anyway,
you're not nice to him. Well, he's not nice to you.
I love these people. This, if you can't be mean to your closest friends, I mean, come on.
Right? Exactly.
Right, Mike?
I love it.
Seriously.
Thomas has got his head in the sand right now.
Bullshit.
Only your close friends will tell you that your mustache makes you look. Forget it.
Right.
Marky D.
Sexy, fucking sexy. Look at that. Who's got the Mike Harding emotes? Throw them up in the chat.
Hey, Mike, what's holding the camera up, buddy? When you get both hands by your head.
You want me to wait?
Paging anybody with Mike Harding emotes, so I can put them in the chat.
I want to know how the camera stands up on its own when both your hands are by your head.
Well, hey now.
Do you want me to finish telling you the story, or?
Yeah, sorry.
Guys, come on! Don't you get yourself? They're talking about me now. Look at this mustache.
Oh God, go ahead, Eli. It's not about Mike right now.
No. So anyway, this guy's great, but I always find someone who's a bigger of a weight has a bigger voice, and I found like today. I think today we were just kind of all off. Other than the last song we performed, which was Purple Rain.
Purple Rain was great.
That was a song that I think was bang on. We did, and I think we all sort of joked about it at the end after we got off the stream. We all joked about it that oh man, well, that was a really rough show, and we all felt that like even I was off. It was very, very, very fast paced. I mean, it get very, very.
It's been off for a year though. Give yourself a little bit of credit. You guys pulled it off and probably rocked it. And
compared to last week and like some of the other shows, I mean, I don't think it wasn't my favorite. That's for sure.
Sorry, guy. I'm going to plead guilty on ignorance here. Where was this streamed?
So we've been using this venue up in like Etobicoke.
Yeah. No, I mean, where did you stream to?
Oh, we streamed to YouTube, but it was a private YouTube link. So,
I want to see.
So what ended up happening was it was an event for the New York Stock Exchange's 20th anniversary. So we rang in the bell, the New York Stock Exchange bell today. With what we did, and
it's a pretty big deal.
What's that? Yeah, I guess it's a big deal. Yeah, for sure, right? And so we did that, but I mean, it's And again, what I do is
They did it with Thomas's nutsack.
what?
What?
They rang the bell with Thomas's nutsack.
You have to have them to use them.
Jeez, Michael.
The cookies are kicking in.
Go ahead, Eli. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. It gets on a high. I love it. I love it.
I'm offended I didn't get the link to the YouTube guy.
You know what? I only sent it. I only sent it to Brad because I said, you know what? Because he was, I don't know what I said. Do you want to see the link? He's like, yeah, sure. But realistically, I didn't want people in there because they don't want people just going to this chat room and saying anything specific. So I'm like, just watch. If you're gonna watch it, watch. Like, I can send you all the link now because the stream is over. It's available. It's not available for the public, but I have the link. So if you want to see it, you can see it. But
for sure.
But the show wasn't like. It was a very, very like when we do our show anyway. It's a very, very fast, very, very fast paced show. I don't have a lot of time to breathe, a lot of time to move. Realistically, like I say, I don't usually breathe for the entire no word of a lie. I don't really breathe properly for that whole time I'm streaming or for all the time I'm actually DJing with them. And it's so, but yeah, today was very, very rough, and not to mention it was very, very early day. The stream was very, very early, and then so it's all that stuff and the fact. And I was out late. I was out till 11 o'clock last night, which is stupid, but still, we had a good time going out. Yeah. So that's what it was. I mean, huh?
I'll say this: anytime I hear a band is going to play Purple Rain, I kind of like, eh.
Yeah. Well,
to me, that's like a big threshold. That's a big song. For not just anybody can play, but they killed it today, Eli. It was legit. It was good, man.
Sure. That's the song that the band has to be good to play. You can't just have any bar band play that track.
No, The thing about it is, I feel with the stream, and again, God bless Arthur, who's in charge of the band, and again, the band is a fantastic band. They come from a whole line of different worlds. I don't know if you've ever heard of the band called God Made Me Funky, but God Made Me Funky was You Request Live. I mean, a lot of the members from God Made Me Funky, who are a 6-time Juno award-winning band, became what we are now. So there's a lot of different pieces of elements that have come from what's been about 15 years of this band and different components that have turned into You Request Live. So it's a very cool concept. And what we're doing is a very choose-your-own-adventure world where people are scanning the QR code. They're making a request, and it's based on literally on the fly. They have about 5 or 6 different choices of songs to pick from. And where it was different from what we were doing before, where we had a repertoire of 300 songs you could choose from. Now we have to sort of narrow it down to sort of the top best songs of the 70s, top best songs of the 80s, top best songs of the 90s, and then kind of go from that. But people are requesting stuff on the fly, so within seconds, we don't know what we're going to play. We have no idea, and we're just shooting that shit on the fly. So
it's a very creative idea.
And there's no band that does what we do. There's not a fucking band that does what we do.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good. I had the privilege of watching. It's great.
Yeah, and the thing is like I say, the band, the stream.
Wait, Mike, you had the link too?
You didn't have the link.
I've actually seen Eli work.
I know.
You worked with me last year.
Yeah.
So I worked with him.
I want the link though. I do want the link.
Send it to us, guys.
I sent it to Thomas later this afternoon too. So the thing is that, but the thing is with the band, as a stream, we could do justice with the stream, but when the band is off or something off a little bit, the stream doesn't do any justice at all. Where if you see the band live, in the flesh, when we're doing big LED screens and all kinds of visuals, and you're seeing the extended mix chirons on the screens, you're seeing all this full of fundamental shit that's going on. Even if the band makes an error or one of the singers makes an error or a drummer makes something, you don't hear it.
Because there's still more. Yeah.
But when it's on the stream, everybody's mic'd a certain way. So if the trumpet player plays a wrong note potentially, you hear that.
Yeah,
so you're or so in Anthony's case today, who's this guy I'm telling you about, who I like to get on here on the show. He's fantastic always, but he went on and did Old Town Road, which he always kills. But today was very oh, what the fuck is going on? And I found, because specifically he just had no voice today for what he usually does. I'm so Brad and I were saying oh yeah, and that's when I tuned out of the stream. I'm okay, and it's not because of his fault. He didn't do anything wrong. It's just that particular thing was okay, something we're just all of us are off tonight. All of us are off.
Well, here's something for you, Eli. Do they go to you when the band plays and they go, okay, we're going to take a break?
Yes. So when the band does the band usually does on average 3 45-minute sets. In that case, it's a night where I don't ever get a break at all. I'm on from the moment from cocktails starts to the end of the night, because when that ends up happening is
a long thing,
which is kind of rough.
But when they do this all request thing, does it kind of mess up your set if you had it kind of planned or pre-planned?
Yes. But I mean, that's one thing I've always been able to adapt to from my time of working at Alley Cats, even, and working with bands. I mean, I love working with bands more than anything, because, like I say, I don't have the ego so much when it comes to DJing, where I like the band being the spotlight, and I'm just sort of like the icing on the cake, kind of doing some filler. And that's what I love about Alley Cats too, because Alley Cats was always about bands. And then Eli would go on for 20 minutes when the band takes a break. And so, yes, in answer to your question, the band has a set, and I don't exactly know what they're going to play. None of us know what's going to happen. So it messes me up, and I end up having to play some stuff that the band is not going to perform. But, just like DJs that we are on Twitch here, there's so much music to dig from and play that you may not think may have been a hit. But someone's like, fuck, I haven't heard that song forever. Like, just because you're playing Wannabe from Spice Girls, the band's playing Wannabe from Spice Girls, there's many other Spice Girls songs that I can play that the band is not going to perform.
Yeah, but does it still have the same staying power as sure, you can play Spice of Your Life or whatever, but
usually I have to be bang on. If the band's going to take a break, like an intermission at a concert, the band's going to take a break. There's going to be that whole group of people that are going to leave the dance floor, go for a smoke, go get for a drink. But then there's going to be people who are like really digging that vibe and want to be on the floor.
Yeah.
And if I rock, which I usually tend to do when I'm doing stuff with the band, or in general, then if I'm playing like the right hit, let's say the band doesn't perform Fireball from Pitbull, and I'm playing that song right after they perform Despacito, let's say, they're like, oh my God, like we got to stay on the dance floor for Fireball.
Right.
You got to look too. It's kind of like if you're doing, like, Mike, you've worked with bands, for example, with ethnic bands and stuff like that. Have you ever done gigs like that?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Right, like I've done a lot where I'm DJing and the band is, let's say, Greek, for example, and they're playing Greek music. It's that music, so it's something, right?
But it sticks on,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and then you got to fucking hit right on for sure, like you said, Eli. You got to hit right on with the other style.
Yeah, I usually do that. I'm usually very like when someone says like you go to a DJ, what's going to be your first song? Like we always have this conversation. What's going to be your first song you're going to play with? When it comes to the band, I can't ever have that answer, because if the band is in your set, their first set with "Don't Stop Believing," I have maybe a minute to figure out. Okay, I got to play something that's going to bang on right from "Don't Stop Believing," and then continue my set. So I know it's
Does the band have a set list? Like
the band does not have a set list.
They do their first set, they take a break, and you happen to play Pitbull Fireball in your mix. And they had it scheduled to go second or third set. Is that
he can't play it technically? Like I've done gigs with bands, and when they do give me a set list, I know not to play anything on there.
Yeah,
but they don't have a set list, you said?
There's 300 songs that you have to go with, and they're taking away 300 songs away from Eli. So I get the chrono rule is you don't play CDC if they're going to fucking play CDC. Totally get that. But
that's one reason.
100 fucking songs, it's all requests. So it's like,
and that's the reason why at Alley Cats I was always good, because the band be like, the band would never give me their set list, because most bands usually have a set list. Here's what we're going to play: this set, this set, this set. My band is not like that at all, because of the fact that we're an interactive band. We're an interactive band where people are making requests on their phones, on the iPads, on the computers, whatever way they're doing it. So none of us know we're flying. But so I know the songs that they play. They always add new stuff, and again, I act as a music consultant to them as well for like, hey guys, let's add this song to the repertoire. But I know for me that I have to know that I'm going to be able to work around that, and the band will 99% of the time not play a song twice, because I don't want the band to play something twice. The audience obviously doesn't want that, but sometimes the audience,
the audience probably won't as well, because especially if it's interactive like that, if they hear you play a song, the audience isn't going to go and request that same song, right? They're not going to say, "Oh, let's hear it again from the band now."
And not to mention, a lot of times the guests will go to the iPads or go to the request list when we're doing it like that, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, the song I really want to hear is not on their song list." So they're like, "Don't worry, the DJ will play the song for you," and that's why they'll come up to me like, "Oh yeah, we can't find any way you want it from Journey. Can you play it?" Yeah, I'll play it for you, because the band does not perform that song. So. so that's where things kind of come into my factor and work in my favor. But that's one thing about bands, about being flexible with bands. And that's like I say, that's where I leave my ego at the door, because I'm like, it's not about me. I will continue to give you a great night regardless as the filler. But even if you're not going to dance to my stuff for that filler, you're not going to hurt my feelings. It's the same way as having 5 viewers watching me on Twitch. I don't really care, because the fact is I will create as best of a vibe as I can in that 15 or 20 minute break. Again, for someone who hasn't taken a break at all the entire night, I will be able to I'll create as much of a great vibe. And then when the band, and then again, that's the thing, like when the band performs and I'm just the DJ, I'm not doing visuals, I'm just doing DJing, then I get to have breaks and stuff like that. But when it's an event where we're doing stuff, let's say at the Congress Center or at International Center, all these other places where we're using big visuals and it's a video party, I never get a lull at all. Other than playing the dinner music and the background music, that's pretty much the only time I can really get a break, and that's for the beginning of the show. So, but I mean, the virtual events have been really cool. They've been really interesting. I just feel like it gets lost. A lot of stuff that we do gets lost because we're such a good band. And Arthur, who is incredible at what he's put together with this band and the visual, just the mindset he has and how much he hustles. I don't know anybody who hustles like this guy. And he believes in us, and he believes in himself, and it's a great, fantastic band. I mean, there's no band I know that does what we do.
Yeah.
So
well, you should be proud, and you do a very good job of it, Eli.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Absolutely, it was great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a bit of a weird place right now too, because the band is getting offers now to start touring to the U.S. I don't know what that means for me right now, because I don't know if I'm up for traveling. I don't know what that entails to travel, if it means testing, if it means this, it means that, and the other. So the fact of the matter is, I don't know what that means for my future at the moment, but I'm not going to think like that at the moment. But
if they pay you, I got to stay here for 2 weeks, no problem.
No, it's not even about pay. It's not about the money for me, man.
Well,
not about that. That's what I've said to you guys in the passing, So
yeah,
it's not about that. There's more to it for me. So, but
are any, because I've never seen them, but are any of the guys in the band as good looking as Mike's picture over here?
Yes, they are.
Nobody, not one person.
They are.
Not one person.
The band is comprised of. We go from having a 6-piece band to a 12-piece band. We have Colin, who's our drummer, who tours with what's his name? He's a Canadian singer. Starts with a T. What's his name? He tours with a very popular Canadian singer. I can't remember his name. I'm so tired. I'll think of it. But anyway,
Michael Bublé?
Not Michael Bublé. He's a Canadian pop singer. His name is. I think he's Filipino.
Thomas Hall.
Not Thomas Hall. Thomas is not Filipino.
Canadian Filipino pop singer.
It starts with a T.
Gowan?
Yes, Gowan.
It's like an episode. This is like an episode of Halfwits on SCTV. Name an Italian delicacy. Swedish meatballs?
Babies.
Yeah. Where do you think Swedish meatballs come from?
If I was awake, I would be able to tell you. Anyway.
Is it Gowan?
No, it's Tom Cochran. It's Tom Cochran.
Is it Tom Cochran?
It's not.
You said Filipino.
He's big league.
Guy, is it seriously Tom Cochran?
It's not Tom Cochran. It's
okay.
It's
Filipino.
Tom Cochran 3 joints, and he's Filipino.
Honestly, I'm so tired. I started thinking, I'm like, Tom Cochran's Filipino.
I'll tell you what his name is.
For a second, it hit me. I was like, really?
I'll tell you what his name is. His name is. Oh, hang on. I have it. Hang on.
Well, we know it's not Tom Cochran or Gowan.
You should probably know what his name is if I say it. Hang on.
Who's the guy that sings for Journey? Is it him?
It's not. It's not Journey.
Who's the guy who sings for Journey? Who is it?
That's Stephen Terry.
No, the Filipino gentleman.
No, it's not.
Arnell.
Tyler Shaw. You guys know who Tyler Shaw is?
No.
Okay, so Tyler Shaw is. He's like a pop singer, and he's been around for like a good 9 years. So
his stage name isn't Gavin, then, right?
No,
or Gowan. Sorry.
So Colin, who's a drummer, he tours with Tyler Shaw. Mike, who's a lead singer, lead male vocalist. He does a lot of his own stuff and whatnot too. of course, and then Leah, who's the main female vocalist.
Yeah.
She has her own country music career. And we have Aria, who's another female vocalist, really amazing. So she has her own. So they all come from different walks of life. And we just all gel together. None of us on the band have egos. We just kind of all just gel, have a good time. And then Calvin Beal, who's also he's the bassist and the head of the band leader. He's like, these are all really, really awesome people to work with. And,
He's not Tom Green.
He's not Tom Green.
No.
How about
Mike, can I ask you a question?
Contest?
Tyler Shaw, Sabre. Tyler Shaw.
Much Music Coca-Cola Cover Contest 2000.
Go ahead.
Buck Rogers, you're very quiet.
Well, we're talking over.
Guys, it's very interesting he was talking about his band, and I was thinking to myself, I'll ask the guys do you use your chat like I used to play in clubs, so now on Twitch I use my chat as my dance floor. So basically, if my room is completely dead, I'm saying, okay, there's nobody on the dance floor, what's going on? So it's true to some extent, but it's a good signal to see if your chat is throwing emojis out and you're getting bits and it's active. Okay, the party's going on.
But it also depends. But that depends on the time of day.
Exactly.
So what he's saying is, right now we're playing to an empty dance floor.
Yes, we're talking to an empty dance floor. Wake up, chat.
So
chat fell asleep faster than Thomas Hall did.
Yeah. I mean, we're done here pretty much anyway. Like
I was gonna say, like, I'll raid over to somebody.
Can you raid over to Freddie G, because I'm gonna ask you a favor. Like, I mean, I know the mods and stuff like that, and
no, there's no mods. I got no mods right now.
No, but I'm saying I know the mods that are on Freddie's channel, which I guess I'm technically a mod on his channel too now. But I guess realistically, we're trying to get to 100 viewers for him. He actually was close to it, but the Mums, who's a mod on his channel, was trying to get up to those numbers, but I said, I don't know how long we're going to be on for. So if that's a possibility, you want to raid over to him, I'm sure
I'm going to do it right now.
Okay, let's do it. So
I just want to remind everyone that there's no show next week, but we'll be back the week after with DJ Ariane V. And who else? Dan, you want to plug the battles?
Battles happening tomorrow. Euro Battle, Euro Classic Dance tomorrow, Tuesday on Twitch DJ Battles at 8 p.m. Eastern.
That's it?
And next week, 8 p.m. Eastern, and the week after, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okie dokie. Buck Rogers, when are you going to be on next?
I'm on usually every Mondays around 6:30, and I have a 2-hour show where I play the best 80s, and basically I concentrate on giving the audience the best mixes possible.
Awesome.
6:30 Eastern, right?
So tonight I rated Freddie G, by the way.
Oh, there you go.
You're at 6:30 Eastern, correct?
Yeah, Eastern, yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks, everybody. Tom, you're on every day at noon, Retro Mix. And Sundays, right? Are you going to be doing anything additional to your current schedule?
I'm going to show up.
Okay. All right.
No. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, regular time. Everything's all good.
Michael?
Yeah, watch out for the Retro Mix Durham. Going to be working out that from 12 till whatever, playing the best of the 80s. We're going to touch on, instead of the new wave, we're going to go off to the glam rock side. And
good luck with that.
But we're going to do it. We're going to call it the noon. And my tagline is Retro Mix. So
cool. Use the hey now too then.
I have a bumper that says Retro Mix, and there's a bumper as well that I'll use.
Very nice.
It's my own voice saying, "Hey now."
Perfect.
So yeah, we're gonna do that.
Can you do that one more time? Can you do it one more time?
Retro Mix.
No, do the hey now one.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Dry oatmeal.
Retro Mix.
And I'm hoping that
Eli, what do you got? You going to bring back your Monday thing?
Yeah, so I'm hoping that Wednesday, depending on how Freddie's feeling,
I love it.
So I got to set up the studio again once I'm able to do that, and we're gonna do we'll do a Wednesday show hopefully, and then we will do archives on Saturday,
Love it.
And then the idea is to bring back Big Shiny Mondays next Monday, even though it's supposed to bring it back today and last Monday, but next Monday will be the relaunch of Big Shiny Mondays. And yeah, and I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else.
Shout out to Savory.
Yeah,
Savory's
shout out
the
to
man.
Savory,
Savory's the man.
Rose Rebel,
Staples, how
Dris
come you're not going
K.
next Monday?
Pardon me?
How come you're not going on next Monday?
I had an event for my daughter's school, and then I was wrong on that date. It's actually this Thursday instead of next Monday. And then I was just like, you know what? Let me take the week just to relax, and it works out because Jay wants.
Yeah, Impressions and I will just go on.
That's fine. I'll give. Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's fine.
Buck Rogers, thank you so much for coming in lately and supporting the channel.
DJ for having me on. That was great. I had a laughed, and I hope the dog in the Mike. I hope your dog in the cookie crumbs.
He brings me his baby. That thing is so saturated.
Don't worry, Buck. As soon as we go off air, Mike's gonna pull out the forget it.
Yeah, peanut butter comes out. All right.
He's got the peanut butter jar behind his pillow.
You were going to ask me earlier, Dan. Were you going to say, "Hey, can I ask you a question?"
Ask you a question.
I think it was. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go over,
Dan,
Freddie.
if you don't
Thanks
mind
for
playing
being
the final video, and I think
I wasn't ready. Sorry.
Are you ready? Thanks
go
everybody for watching. Thank you guys. Everybody here in the panel.
Guys.
Stay where you're at.
Dude.
Peace out, chat.
All right, guys. We'll see you again. Thank you, everyone.
Retro.